It should be live now. Should be live now. YouTube is delayed slightly because they do things like, so Twitch often doesn't give you encoding and transcription options. So when I send the video to Twitch, it goes directly to it goes directly to Twitch and then sends it basically straight out to the viewers, encoded the way it is. But on YouTube, because you can send it at a really high bit rate, what happens? No, what do you mean no? There's lots of people. There's people flooding into YouTube now. So the thing about YouTube, right, is that you send and hello to everybody from YouTube, by the way, because we've just got it started. Twitch was working first and YouTube wasn't. I'm not entirely sure why. So now it's working on both. But yeah, basically, so YouTube gives you the option to have like 320, 480, 720p, or whatever the three one is. I can't remember now. 1080, 1440p, etc., etc. If it's not working on YouTube, you need to go to my channel and you just go to live. You go, so it won't be in the VODs. So you go to youtube.com/gigabeef. Just should be right. Was it C? Is it C gigabeef? I don't know, /gigabeef. And then you go to live, and it should be right there. It should also just be straight there on the homepage, live as well. But there. If you fast forward the live on YouTube, it actually has less delay. Ah, interesting. Interesting. What's the story behind the name? It's okay. Let's try one more thing. Let's try one more thing before we get started. So we're still in lots of troubleshooting and trying to figure everything out at this point. Where is this? So if I take, actually, you know what? Let's just go to this. Let's just go here. There you go. Right, guys. No 16K video. Now you have the bandwidth now. Yeah. So the deal is. The deal is, now you should be able to see everything in one place, which is good. So yeah, so YouTube gives you transcription options and that kind of stuff, but yeah, Gators. I don't think they really care anymore. They're kind of like opening it out, really. So you can do it on lots of different platforms at the same time. I just don't think they care now. I don't think they care, to be honest. It used to be the case, but I think just the way that the streaming wars are going, I'm just not sure if they care anymore. Hello! How's from Brazil? Hope Little Beef is good. It's POS. Does this mean the gameplay will be twice as good? Well, should be, right? Gotta be twice as good now. Should we buy another graphics card? I keep getting a couple here and there from those labs ones we were doing previously. Right, I think we're working now, aren't we? We're working. Hope Little Beef is good. Yes, all good. Very early. And how's the chat looking? Is the chat looking decent? I've done quite a bit of work to try and get everything, all in line and all running at the same time. So we shall see. Actually, I need to put out. Let me put out something here. I'm so distracted right now. It's today. So this is going to be So I'm going to take my usual URL here and my other URL here. Copy, paste. Right, this is taking me some time, as you see. This is taking me some time, but we'll get there. We'll get there. When you have your hands full with two chats at once. Well, it should be okay because I can see you all in one list, as you can see per the thing there. Going live with a good thumbnail is incredible. Hey, there we go. Right, so I guess we're going to get into it. So yeah, so in the hideout, what are we doing? We've got this upgrade coming. This is the Intel Center, which has got 2 hours and 45 left because it was a full day, because we got the MCC and the GPSA. So the GPSA is the part that you need to get the get the stuff upgraded for the Intel Center, which is awesome, and we found that yesterday, finally, which is great, on our very first YouTube stream ever, so that was actually pretty amazing. I was quite pleased about that. So yeah, we'll just like whiz around the hideout and just like grab a few different bits and pieces, and then we're going to get into running some Peacekeeper, because I've been stopping doing Peacekeeper, to be honest. I've not really been doing much. Usually run out of ideas of what to bring into raid. I don't know, maybe just try fun stuff. Like, as in, like, I new ideas. Are you bored of the stuff you're running, or is there something else that you want to do? Like, is this you want to try new things? I just try like different guns, I guess. Have a look at different ammo types, and then see if there's any specific ammo that you like the look of. That's cool. Using the SVD a lot, I think it's good, but I think it's actually extra good this wipe. Just because the big ammo is hard to get. Like normally you'd say, yeah, it's a good gun, but the 7.62 NATO is way better. But that's it's difficult to get the good guns for that now, except maybe the M1A. And you can access the SVD much earlier, so you know there's definitely benefits to running the SVD, because you can get it early on and the ammo is fairly plentiful. Is the deal. Alright, if I pop over this, here we go. So, solo anxiety. Oh, it's hard. Basically, with solo anxiety, you just have to just kind of play. And maybe just try and play safe and find yourself some safe routes. That's kind of the easiest way to start with solo anxiety, because it just gets tough. And just trying to get the survives under your belt to start with is like always just a huge win. What we're going to do is we're going to just start running factory run first, just so I can catch my breath a little bit. Stop playing 3 wipe after sandbugs and goats. Maybe after April. Yeah, I think so. Level 1 traders only skier on level 2. I guess you just need to do a few more quests, I suppose. Mr. Streamer, you can stream on both platforms at the same time now. Hello, Prana. Well, you know, I honestly don't think Twitch cares anymore. I don't think they care anymore. They've been opening it out, and even though, like, strictly speaking, you might still say it, I don't think they care. 153 shotties are good. Yeah, revolver shotgun's fun. Revolver shotgun's actually a real beast. Congrats on Intel 3. Thank you. I mean, dude, I've spent probably the last month playing basically only labs. I haven't gone through the VODs all completely from this week yet. But if I look at the runs that I did so far, maybe that's a bad idea looking now. I mean, here I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, let me just look. Because I categorize everything. So, and I actually deleted some of them. Oh no. Well, maybe not. I don't know. Basically, I've done like 50 labs runs or something. Watching on YouTube, chatting on Twitch. Hey, that's good. Can we get on YouTube? This new hotness over Twitch. Well, currently I'm a little bit from column A, a little bit from column B. Oh, what's all this desync about? Okay, that's better. What have we got? Nothing of interest. This is a PvP scav kit then. Where are my PMC homeboys? Any tips for finding a GPSA? I'm going to do a video about it. You have to spam labs a billion times, and it's problematic and hard. And I spent a month doing it basically. So that's the trick of it. It's just very tough. But I will make a video and I will show everybody how to do it. Right. Okay. No PMCs there. I normally always check gate 3. Last X months only labs. Yeah. Because I was trying to find both current converter and that's rather suspect, isn't it? Like over in that far corner. Let's run over there. We can come back to the bodies. I just want to fight someone. Probably die, but it's... Let's try. 18 endurance on a scav. I got 10. Where is this person? On YouTube for peacekeeping. I've actually got like loads of random peacekeeper stuff to do. Oh, was it? Did they open this? No. Where are they? Up there? That's a scav. There were shots over here, for sure. Maybe it's someone down here. Got no stamina now, so this is risky. Okay, I don't really know. Power streamer spotted. Hello, hello. Hello. Ridge. Dead body's a bit of a giveaway. I honestly Dr. Lupo's Tarkov meltdown. I did not, no. What did he say? What happened? Who said A-Team was going to call you a rat? No stamina, no problem. No, nothing there. Why does you talk funny? You make good videos. Is it time consuming? It is indeed. It is indeed. How broken the game was? Well, I really thought we were going to find some PMCs, but I don't know what's happened. Start screaming not to buy this game. Tarkov should shut down their servers. There's a lot of people who are kind of mad right now. Oh. GSSHs. And a grenade. Game sounds totally different now when you've got a headset on. Oh, he's a scav. I don't know where the PMCs went. We've managed to lose everybody. Oh well. Oh well. Hopefully Tarkov recently since the last mini patch. My game runs at 30 FPS when and drops when I shoot or get shot. Well, that's problematic. That's certainly problematic.
Hey bro, hey bro.
Hello.
I need it for a quest.
What do you need?
Your backpack. You can have mine.
There you go.
Thanks, man.
Right, we're just going to leave this. This raid's finished, I think. I don't know what happened. It's just full of scavs just doing crazy stuff. Where's the old? There we go. Right, okay. Been playing since 2017. I'm going to stop playing because some streaming goes on a little bit. Oh, do you want to see something cool, by the way, guys? Do you want to see something cool? Here we go. Pain. Been playing since 2017. Yes, I'm going to stop playing because some streamer goes on a wobbly. Look at that. Isn't that sick? Isn't that sick? Look at that. Look at that multi-chat thing. Isn't that so cool? I've been, as you can probably tell, I've actually spent a long time looking at like the stream setup and stuff to try and figure everything out. Isn't that so neat? It looks so good. Can you give you a viewer kit? Nah, I'm okay. I'm okay for now. I'm okay for now. Okay, so I have a big question for you, and this is an important question. Actually, this is an important question, and this might even be more relevant for the guys who are over on YouTube. Actually, I only record one time, right? I only record once. So, what the implication for that means is I either can have chat on the screen in the VODs or not, which means that let's put it this way, if I record with chat on all the time, it will be in all of my videos, including all the videos on YouTube. And this is probably going to divide the responses. Do people prefer the gameplay with no chat or the gameplay with the chat? Because sometimes it gives extra context, but it can also be annoying. I actually don't know. Personally, I don't really care, but I probably lean towards no chat whilst playing. Obviously, it takes a little bit more management for me, but that's fine. I'd be intrigued as to what people think. Looks professional without, but sometimes I like to see me talking. I don't mind. No chat, I think it looks cheap with. Why not try it? Asking for vote? Yeah, I'm asking for votes. With chat, but very minimized. Is that minimized enough? That's a good point. Gameplay with chat, guides without chat. Without chat, I like chat being in the video, but sometimes it's wild. Yeah, we're pretty tame. We have a pretty tame community. You're verbally responding. It helps to see what the question was. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, so my normal YouTube video, well, it depends. So the gameplay section at the end of the videos, the frames on your webcam look like shit. Did that just happen now? Thoughts on the future of the game? I think it's going to look very much like it does now. Frames in the last 2 minutes, frames in your camera are laggy. Is that better now? Has that fixed it? Yeah. Interesting. Opinion's not strong either way. Feel free to do what you want. Outside the raid. Yeah, I was thinking chat outside the raid without inside the raid. Helpful for future videos and context. You're normally good at saying what the question was. Yes. Or just highlight the message responding to. I can't do that in raid. That's the issue. Okay, so... Alright. Okay, so that brings me up another problem then. So I can't have my camera running at full... Actually, let's just try something. Let's just try something quickly, and we'll see what this looks like. I wonder whether that's because that comes outside of the stream or not. Can you not disable chat on screen during gameplay? Yeah, that was my idea. That was what my idea was going to be. And my default was going to be have chat like now when we're in the lobby and loading, and then turn chat off when we actually go into raid. So, does the camera look fine now? How's it look? It looks okay now? Yeah, all good? Speedy? Normal, fast? Fast, okay. Yeah. And then if I do this... How about now? Is that good or is that bad? And now lagging. Choppy. And it's just the camera. It's just the camera. The game is laggy. The whole stream is lagging. Ah. Interesting. Yeah, that's slightly problematic. So what I'm doing in the background is I am recording as well. I think my GPU is having issues because I'm already maybe we do end up getting restream. I don't know. I was trying to avoid getting restream. I feel like maybe I've got another problem now, which is this. Let me show you. Let me show you. I think this might be my new problem. You see this here? So this is running YouTube and Twitch simultaneously, two separate threads of encoding, and they're both going to the internet. If I add the recording in at the same time, I think it's actually bottlenecking my GPU. I just don't think I have enough horsepower to do the recording at the same time. I think YouTube VODs are reliable and high quality enough to stop recording on your side. I'm going to have to see. So yesterday, we'll try it today. We'll try it today. Yesterday I screwed it up because so basically I moved from Streamlabs OBS over to regular OBS, which is a lot better and a lot quicker and a lot faster, and it's like way better for plugins and doing all this cool like chat stuff and things like that. But I guess like what I did was I forgot to change the res on the recording. So I ended up recording in like 920. Like, so I recorded in the Twitch settings yesterday locally, which was a bit annoying. Actually, it was good quality, but it was the Twitch res. So rather than recording in 4K, I ended up recording in 920 for myself, which was a pain. Only 13k on YouTube, we were 25. It should look fine. It should look fine. It honestly should look fine. After this, but with 13k, 25k was kind of overkill. I might bump it back up again once we go to 1440p, but I just don't think it makes any discernible difference between 13 and whatever. So maybe we'll try the Twitch VOD. Sorry, we'll try the YouTube VOD today and see if I actually need to bother or not. If I don't need to bother, then that's great. I'll just re-download it straight from YouTube, which is good. Just kidding, it looks awesome. Thanks. I've been following your channel for a long time. Recently picked up graphic design. No, I'm good. I'm good with overlays and stuff. Thank you very much, though. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm all good. I'm all good. So, what we're actually going to do today, now we're finally getting into it, however long we are into this particular stream, we are going to be doing some peacekeeping activities. So, we did Wet Job Part 1 the other day. We've got Wet Job Part 2. We've got to mark the fishing table. We're going to be going to Shoreline. We've got Cargo X as well, in theory, which is... I always forget which key it is. And we've got... I guess we've got Lend-Lease. But we'll try and do Wet Job. We've also got this other quest to do, which is a Jaeger Weekly, which is kill scavs. So we've got to kill 90 scavs, which is actually quite a lot. So, and what we're going to do it with, we're going to start going with the AKM. Because I wanted to do something about the RD. But I think it might be a little bit overkill almost going with the RD. And a lot of people, I don't know, like people can buy the RD and it's good, but it's very expensive. It's very expensive. So what I was thinking of was instead just testing out how this feels and comparing the two together was really like the idea behind this. And so we're going to be doing the peacekeeping missions whilst, or the peacekeepers missions. We'll be doing those while we try out the AKM and see how that feels. The AKM historically has had quite bad, what should I say, like auto control statistics. It's like never been that great for that, honestly. But on balance, these days, I think it might actually be all right because a lot of those auto control stats actually got nerfed. So look at this, that's not even too bad, right? I don't have enough dollars again. Always the dollars. Always the dollars. Yeah. So we'll just get 1,000. I can't be bothered to look at the info items. It's cheaper looking at them, but there we go. That's only 87k on top, and this is actually pretty good. Well, that's because I got the Thunder Beast and stuff already, so maybe that's slightly unfair. Okay, so we'll just keep this together as an MP7 kit actually, and we'll go with. I guess we could keep the armor. Maybe. Actually, no. We'll do this. So I've got one of these like semi-broken thingy-majiggers. TTSK rigs, so we're just going to use that. That's Coolio. Have fun today. Thanks, Acer. Have an older GPU lying around. You could probably get it to encode to lessen stress, but then I got to do like, freaking like, you know, Jules PCs and stuff. I'm like, 23 minutes in. I know. I'm sorry. We spend so long just messing about trying to get everything to look right, you know. So I have some BP, but not like tons. So I have like 430, which is, you know, it sounds like a lot. But what we're going to do is we're going to grab, I think what we're going to do is we're going to take the regular BPs here. We'll obviously take a stack with us and have it in there. We'll probably have like a mag. How much is this going to be? So if we do 15 and 15, so we've got like, what, 30 and then 30 here, that's 60. That'll last us, that should last us some raids. It'll be okay. I need to craft some more really. And then we'll take some with us. So I need to get this shoreline key again. I need to go and remind myself, triple remind myself as to where we need to go for this one. Cargo X Part 1. Let's have a look. It was 306 or 308. 308. So I've got 308 there. We'll take weapons testing out, put that back down there. Okay. Got this, a ULAC helmet. Okay. Yeah, this is pretty neat. It's a pretty neat set of gear, isn't it? Alright. Got a nade. All them. Injectors, CMS. Okay, I think we're ready. I think we're pretty ready. Get 2 max of BSG joined together. Shoreline and Lighthouse would be quite cool. Sounds like Shoreline Day, exactly. I think less mods on the RD than AKM. Yeah, it doesn't take as long to mod. Right, I actually need to do something in here. So we need to craft wires. I haven't been crafting wires for ages. But we do need to do that because I've actually got a quest for it. So we've got craft some wires and we'll craft some capacitors later. Okay, so we'll get that started. Perfect. And that mag's going to go in the gun. Cool. Let us head to Shoreline. We've got 306 key up at the top. And we're just going to... Actually, we need to go and get one of these things as well. That's before we head in. Bosh. Need 1 marker. That can go in there. Perfect. I wish that there were more things that were actually useful. Like, we've got the compass and a few other bits, but normally it's just like quest marking items. I wish there were more like cool things like I guess there's the rangefinder. Not sure where the rangefinder's gone. Do I even have one? Good question. It's a good question. Not one to be answered now. Right, off we go. Off we go. Good luck. Thank you. Yes, isn't bad. No, it's good. Have you ever tried SPT? I haven't actually. Average mid-game gameplay. Build a gun, look at it for a minute, and close the game. Yeah, scav case is good. Heals? I've got heals, or did I not load any heals? Let me check it. Thanks for creating such good educational content. Keep stuff brief. It's been real helpful in my first free wipe. Used to play in 2002, but never did because of quests. Huh. Never even used the compass. I think I might have forgotten heals. I'm dumb. But it's fine. Come on. Only Pro P. Yeah, we should probably buy some heals, right? How you doing? Khaled, I'm doing fantastic, thank you. I'm doing fantastic. We've spent 20 minutes trying to set up the stream, so. Like your content? Thanks, Axel. Where can I find Vertex? You really want to go to Lighthouse for that? I saw you, but where? What do you mean? Yeah, Vertex is for Lighthouse. That's what you want, really. I think you can get them in probably in the rogue camp in the like jump-in room, which is the easternmost room, or the easternmost like rogue warehouse. Through the side, on the east side of the easternmost building. That's like the jump-in section. And then also up in the villas, I do believe. But it's not something that I've done yet. It's probably going to be up on my list as like things that I need to do next. Right. Well, I hope... You know what, we'll take a second. Because you're quite limited on space with this thing is the only issue. There we go. Now we're good. Now we're good. This is better. Cool. Shoreline we come. Shoreline we come. Finally get into it. Perfect. Full stream Pog? Yes. No, see, I don't play anything other than Tarkov, really. Not on stream, anyway. Not on stream. Outside of Tarkov, the 2 most recent games I've been playing is I finally got into a bit of Factorio, which was fun. That was cool. And I've actually been playing some Minecraft Tekkit with my IRL friends, which is... Yeah, it's a blast to the past, that is. I really love survival builder type games. I really do. So like I guess the 3 genres. Well, there's 4 genres that I really like. I guess 5, but I typically only play 2 at the minute. Well, it's not even a genre. I just like Dota. So, but Dota's incompatible with most people's lives. And then survival shooters, survival builders, and then the other stuff is like roguelikes and roguelites or whatever. Things like Faster Than Light and stuff. Those are the games that I really like. But yeah, Tekkit got a revamp like 6 months ago, Minecraft Tekkit, and they made Tekkit 2, and they're sort of supporting it again and like fitted a load of mods together. So we're back building nuclear reactors and stuff. It's good fun. What kind of weapon calibers do you prefer more, 556 or 762? I actually prefer 556 personally because I prefer the recoil profile, but I do accept that 762 is often better. That's the problem. Pay good money for a Factorio stream? Oh man. Problem is, like, some people like Factorio, some people would like Dota, some people would like this, that, and the other. Because, like, everybody, it's like the Venn diagram, right? Everyone likes all these different games and intersects on Tarkov. So as soon as I play something else, like, all these other people are not interested anymore. It's always tricky. It's always tricky. Two sides of the same coin, Factorio and Tekkit. Exactly. Ever played RimWorld? I haven't, but lots of people have told me that that I would find it, you know, really good. I think you try Satisfactory. I have a friend that's playing Satisfactory at the moment, actually. You like tank, airplanes, heli games? Actually, not really. I have played World of Tanks, and that was good. I don't really play any aeroplane games, any like flying games. But I'm not as keen on tank stuff, honestly. Like let's put it this way. So I like things like, you know, Call of Duty and CS and stuff. I enjoy those games. I'm not necessarily the best at them, but I quite like COD actually. Honestly, I do actually quite like COD. Battlefield, I find it's a bit too big scale. Like the perfect game for me was Battlefield Bad Company 2, which they've actually just closed. They've just shut the servers down. Big sad, big sad. Right, for you Twitchers, I'm gonna have to press the button. Get rid of them pre-rolls. How's streaming on YouTube after yesterday? It's great. It's great. Interested to see Road to Vostok? Absolutely, man. Absolutely, I agree. I agree. Wait, what's this quest? We're basically doing peacekeeper quests. I'm working on the path towards peacekeeping mission, so that we can get there. Because I'm not doing it at the minute. I'm not there. I've been sleeping on peacekeeper basically. Gonna play CS2? I don't know. You look like a really wholesome chill dude. Thanks, Siffer. I've played Ark Survival Evolved. No. Have you played Rainbow Six Siege? No, I have. So the other one, the next question, have you played Hunt Showdown? I have got Hunt Showdown in my Steam library, but never played it. What's your thoughts on SBT? Feel Nikita's crusade against it? It's completely idiotic. I would rather them not be completely against it. I think it's very unfortunate that he's super against it, because I think that community builds some very interesting stuff. Childhood game that you grew up on. Probably, yeah, Final Fantasy. So, Time Splitters for shooters. What were we even doing? Oh, we're going this way. Time Splitters for shooters and Red Faction on the PlayStation, and Final Fantasy 9 for RPGs. Those are kind of my early stuff, and then Minecraft after that. Like I played so much OG Minecraft. It's honestly unreal. I've probably still played more Minecraft to this day than Tarkov, which is actually quite shocking. Peacekeeping Mission was just Lend-Lease too. I don't know. Oh, maybe it is. Either which way, we're doing Peacekeepers missions. I'll have to go and check it out. I think it's because Lightkeeper requires you to have some of these ones. So, streams are perfect for my office where you're just starting perfect time. Excellent. You know what? We should let's calibrate that. There we go. I wish you could calibrate stuff before you get into raid. Your streams are great. Ace. Map in Tarkov. You simply don't like Interchange. I hate Interchange. It's the bane of my life. I just don't like it at all. Honestly. Missing out on Hunt. You should try War Thunder. I played War Thunder a long time ago because it had VR support. And I actually had... I've got the VR... I've got the Oculus, like, CV1 kit. And so I played a bit of War Thunder there. It was okay. It didn't captivate me, though. Retro boomer shooters like Doom and Dusk. Nice. Minecraft Let's Play. I'd have to open another channel, like yet another channel for Let's Plays of all sorts of stuff. I just don't think I'd get the interest. I think maybe like 10 people would watch it. Zero sight and round we like. Yep, me too. I wish that was the case. I really do. Really do. Right, you know what? I'm troubleshooting so much. I'm not even in the optimal gaming position. There we go. Talk reminiscent of Minecraft. Spend some time and then the creeper blows you up. Yeah. What keybind do you use for switching scope zoom? I use middle click, actually. Division. Yeah, I've not played the Division. There's too many games. I'm very much a focused kind of person. I've always been like... So I've got a friend who has like every game and has played every game for, 10 hours or something. I'm the kind of person that puts like 4,000 hours into each game that I pick up. Or at least that's what I tried to do. 3,000 hours in War Thunder. Nice. Is 9mm Saiga... I don't like the Saiga 9 really. I think there were better choices, personally. This is a finding quest. This is I've got to go and grab an item from resort. We'll probably do that later. I've also got to mark the fisherman's boat, so we're gonna do that. Don't undersell yourself. I don't know. I'm realistic. Tarkov's the main game. A lot of indie games like Deep Rock Galactics. Never heard of that. Project Zomboid. I haven't tried Project Zomboid. I would love to try BattleBit actually, but I think the tests are quite limited on that game. So we're not on the Blueberry Quest right yet. We're kind of working on the path towards that. Although maybe I've kind of got the wrong end of the stick as to where it is. I thought you just had to go through these missions, but maybe I need to look it up. We'll look it up after this raid. I am interested in Road to Vostok. Yes. Yes. I'd like to cover that. I'd like to cover that a bit. Oh. Intriguing. I wonder if we can get a snipe on from up here, maybe. It sounded very much like it was over on the island. I think, anyway. Oh, it is. Probably about 150. Would you look at that? Let's chill out. Yes, I haven't even started Blueberry Quest yet. Hideout shooting range? I don't think they do. Can you introduce your beeflings when they grow up a bit? Definitely Minecraft. Definitely Minecraft. For sure. Such a good game. I think it's just a good game for... I think it's a good game for kids. Alcan, Spectral Voodoo. I mean, Alcan's super cheap. I think the Voodoo's better, but you can get the Alcan for like 20k. So I didn't miss them. I mean, I've spent a lot of time looking at chat, so maybe I've missed these people. Don't know. It needed to be nice and sunny when they leave the building as well. Minecraft stream man. I don't know, guys. That guy's fine for semi, but falls apart in full. Yeah, kind of. Oh, there they are. They've gone into this building here. So they are either in theory going to appear out of there if they weave there, or they're going to appear here or here. I wonder why they'd stop there. They run and stop there. Ah, here we go. I want them to be really exposed. They're getting it. Oh, there they are. There's quite a lot of delay on 762 BP. It takes quite a long time to actually get over there. He dead? I think so. I think he's dead. Yay, there we go. We got ourselves a Shoreline shooter born in heaven. There we go, friends. Da 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 da. Nice. You're level 43, you're doing AKM. No. I'm doing I'm doing Shoreline stuff. But we'll end up doing Blueberry things later on. We're doing other Shoreline things. Getting deep dives and stuff going on. Have the dust kick up. Yeah. There we go. So I think it was just the one guy. Interesting you decided to lay down there. It's because from where I am, he can't actually hear me at all. So he can't he can't hear my shots. So he just genuinely doesn't even know where I am, which is kind of sad. But you cannot tell where I am from there. Tips on Packer 6v47. That one you can just do it on factory. That's what I do. I just do it on factory. Thought there were two. I don't think so. Maybe I'm wrong. Hopefully not. Otherwise, we're going to have a nasty surprise. At least he put himself in cover. Perfect distraction. Yeah, Nerbs. The stuff's going well, man. Stuff's going well. Can't wait to enter the map with 9 markers. Okie dokie. I should buy a sick case, really. Hey, look, he's got an AKM in. Like mine. We go tac sports. I don't like the tac sports, but let's throw the condors and upgrade to this. What's he got in here? PS. What's in this one? Or PS. All right, so we've got ourselves a Garlock. Good. We'll take this, this, and this. Anything in there? Nope. We'll take these just because why not? We may as well. This and that. We'll take the Scav Vest. To be honest, some of this stuff I might just get rid of eventually. But I don't like it putting grenades up there because it can mess you up. We're going to leave this kit just because I don't really care for that. It's making me a bit heavy, but whatever. Whatever. That's the quest that we're going to be doing at some point. Just not right now. Turn up the beef. Hello, hello. Do you think that'll actually fix the audio? I mean, it's better than it was. His AK is better than yours. Yeah. Depends what you mean. I've got 43 ergo suppressed, and he's got 48 ergo unsuppressed. I've got 58 recoil, and he's got 48 recoil. So, I don't know. Depends what you want, right? I've only got 5 less ergo for being suppressed. His gun may be better than mine, but he's the one that's dead because he couldn't hear my gun. And I could hear his. Because I heard him shoot over here, right? That's actually a very good point. I didn't even properly think about that. I heard him shoot over here. And that's the reason why he died. So his loadout actually killed him, even though we both got the same AK, basically. So there you go. There you go. Ugh. He probably searched all this already, actually. Shooterborn back to... Shooterborn was always... Shooterborn in Heaven was always... where's the freaking boat? Which one is it? Is it this one? Shooterborn in Heaven was always like that. It's Tarkov Shooter that is the one for Balties. Check the mag that was in his vest. I think they're all PS, aren't they? I think it's all PS. What's he got in here? PS as well in there. To be honest, we don't need all these mags. We'll just take one spare one. There we go. Pay attention to where the bullets landed, be better off. Maybe. Do you enjoy night raids? No. Or being honest, no. Bonjour. Hello, G. Shoreline's the most unbalanced map in terms of gameplay. Probably just because it's got the most sort of like open areas with nothing here, and then loads of stuff happening at resort. But I don't mind. I don't know. It's okay. I think they could make this area a bit more busy, the actual village and stuff. They could put some other point of interest down there. That'd be nice, in my opinion. But I think Shoreline's okay. I kind of don't mind the balanced approach. Thought the shooterborn got changed. I don't think so. They did change it, but they changed the distance. Yeah, it was 100 to 125, and then they put it back. Yeah, meta and has PS. Yeah, it's an interesting choice, isn't it, that? Interesting choice. Did you ever get the labs item? I did. I'm going to be making a video about it, and yesterday's live stream was about that exactly. What was that you were saying about BP having a delay? No, just because it's only 734 meters per second, so it's not that quick. I think it's faster than this. So 708 with this gun, because that's got PS in it. And this one has got, yeah, and this has got BP, so it's a little faster, but opening up the shipping area near the train exit would be massive. Oh, yeah. For Shoreline, what? Just add terminal. Add terminal to Shoreline. Yeah, that would be good, wouldn't it? It'd be, if I get shot here now, this will be the circle of life, won't it? Cheapest meta build. Someone's not paying attention. Okay. Now we've got this guy. Loki. Got Saiga 12 that we're gonna... Well, I'm gonna get rid of this actually. I'm gonna get rid of this too. And drop it. And that, and drop it. I'm just getting the experience points, by the way. That's why I'm doing these. We'll just swap to that, we may as well. I don't want to take the gun, but we'll take the spec. We'll take the suppressor, and we'll take the grip. Perfect. We don't want anything else, I don't think. No, I think we're good for that. Technically, I need to go to resort here, but I'm just not sure if I actually really want to. That's what I've got going on in here. NSP6, I mean, it's hardly worth it, right? Get rid of that. What else do we want to do? I mean, we can just keep it like this for now, it's fine. No biggie. Let's just reorganize this slightly. Yeah, that'll do, I think. Okay. Right. What distance do you feel that 474 change? I mean, it's just firing over like 150 meters or whatever. It kind of makes that distance between the lag time where it goes click, bang, click, bang. Because I'm so used to using the 101, and the 101 fires on like an insane... It's just so quick. Yeah, we're nearly full. I think, you know what? Given we've got time, we may as well BP it up. I wouldn't want to run out of bullets like 3 in and then die. Yeah, cheapest meta build? Probably an AK-101, I would think. Shredded the Gazelle? Yep. First of all, seen Gig Alive? Hey! There you go. Shoreline stinks because if you spawn on one side, extracting 10 minutes or less, and maybe see a player. Other side, you get nailed by scavs. Skip on a shotgun. Yes. It depends what you're running in it. I mean, I think he was using one of the good accuracy ones, so it's not too bad, but... Holy, I didn't even see him. Didn't even see him. My god, we got hosed. I think that was... I think that was a mutant. I think. I need to set up a thing for this. Oh, we got 762 PS. Holy moly! Collateral. So we got shot once in the leg. We got shot once in the arm. We got shot once in the stomach. We got shot 3 times. We got shot twice in the right arm. I guess there must have been some big fragments. Doesn't even feel like we got shot that many times. You said it was 1, 2, 3. Oh, I guess there was blunt damage too. So it was 1, 2, 3, 4. We got shot 4 times in the thorax. So that was all blunt damage. That's probably what happened. So we took blunt damage 4 times into the chest. And a bit of other damage, which then ended up spilling over. So you see all this collateral. So then what probably killed me here was probably not the actual arm shot taking me to 0 HP. It was probably that my chest was on quite low health because I got hit 4 times. And then the collapse from the right arm took it to 0, even though like I probably wasn't on like 0 health. But anyway. There we go. There we go. There we go. He just did as you did to the guy with the shotty. Exactly. Definitely mutant. Yeah, because it was so fast. It was so fast. He was very, very accurate. He was very accurate. It was so fast. So like there aren't any because the mutant is slightly quicker than the other guns. It's a 650 RPM. So you can tell that I don't think there are any other weapons that use this that are faster. Got the mutant, which is 650. This is 600. This is 600, I believe. Yeah, AKM is definitely 600. These are all 600, and the RD is 600. So the mutant is the only one with a slightly faster fire rate. Either which way, well, can we complete this? Are we allowed? Oh, you have to survive an extract. Okay, whatever, fine. Well, we'll go and do this quest then. Yeah, I should really bring a sick case. Maybe buy one now. Maybe now is the time. Maybe now is the time. The birthday of my twin brother. Hey, happy birthday to your twin brother, Slumber. Stomach hit was also multiple remaining damage. Actually, that's an interesting point because maybe I got zeroed. Maybe that's why. I don't know. I celebrate the death of my twin brother. Nice. Nice. Hey, Loki. Were you the guy just running, or were you the guy on Scav Island? Did you get GPSA yesterday? I did. I did. Do you know the dimensions that you can kill people for assessment part 1? I actually don't. I actually don't. I don't know how big it needs to be. It's funny you can sell the stock to Jaeger. Didn't realize you could do that. I was running to tunnel. Yeah. I got caught like 2 seconds later by somebody else. So, rip both of us. Reserve survive. Okay, well, I'm not really playing reserve right now. Oh, I have crafted weapon parts, I think. Oh, I have 2. Okay. We'll get the 2. We'll craft 1 more. So yeah, I did get the GPSA. You can watch the stream from yesterday or wait until... I'm building a video at the moment about the GPSA. So that'll be fun. So it was on yesterday's live stream, and there's a video coming about where to get it and the MCC, because those are the 2 items that are causing people lots of problems. You lot of reels help me out a lot. I'd like to thank you very much. No problem, man. No problem. Right, let's build ourselves a new gun. So we've got PS again. Okay, we have to buy some more of this. I've got this stuff. Future video idea, the king of min-maxing. Wouldn't use a thermal. When using a thermal more often being a thing for regular players. Ooh, they're expensive though. That's the problem that you're having, right? They're expensive. They're expensive. They're expensive. That's the big issue. Saw that on your stream? Yeah. I got destroyed. So where is the old sick case? Here it is. You do need a lot of things. You need a bunch of paracords. Some of these have got finding raid. I don't think I need them anymore, but we'll just buy like a bunch. Need 15 of these. Oh, yeah. All of those. Refresh this. 1, 2. How many more is that? We'll leave that for a second. If you buy too many, then... Oh, that's actually, this is really cheap. Let's just get these. Rip Bozo, exactly. Happily wait for the vid. Spartal 3. Yeah, those quests are annoying. They're hard and annoying. Thanks for the help. AK-101 is live? It absolutely is. Love the AK-101. It's amazing. Long delay after raids. I had that for a bit. Maybe try and reset your game a bit more. After each raid or something, or after every couple of raids. Like, sometimes there could be a bit of a memory overload or something like that. A bit of a memory leak problem. There we go. We're sick casing it up now, baby. Slightly bigger, and it also allows us to take the dog tags, which is nice. We'll probably take this back to dorms, so we'll grab this like that. This is like my sort of factory and woods loadout. I guess the ZB is, you know, we can keep that out there. Keep that like that. Fine. And now we're sicking it up. Sicking it up. Right, let's go for the old AKM. I don't want to become a YouTuber, but thermals are still disgusting when using the right way. True. Hey, JP, how's it going, buddy? On Tasmanian Tiger instead of big armor. Could do. Is a Tarkov flea market global or regional? It is global. It is actually global. One, two, 3. And required search for this. Bam, bam. So we're going to go AKMN this time. Finally bought sick case. Oh, I know. I'm such a slacker. So we're going to go... I like the Thunder Beast. I do really like the Thunder Beast. You can buy it more cheaply than most other suppressors because there's that barter on Skier. So I always look out for those good barters to try and keep them. I've got like a couple in stash, which is why I don't actually need to use them when I'm... I don't need to buy them when I'm building a new thing because I do look out for them and try to get them as time goes on. Same thing with the L-cans too. So we're going to go like this for now. You know what? Maybe we do go for the CSS as well, and then underneath we're going to crack on a little thingy bob, and we're going to go for this as well, the Boulder Pro, and build this. You know, we're going to save this one. Save as. This is AKM standard. Bosch. Krebs boys. Couple of I think I've done that one though. I keep forgetting which ones I haven't done. That's the problem. Best map for Punisher Part 6. I did mine last wipe on customs. I don't know. It's tough to know. It really depends on what you're comfortable with now. I don't know. I wouldn't say there's any one like best map really. I find doing it on Shoreline takes too long. It takes ages because you're sort of like waiting around for people so much. So I'm not a huge fan of doing that, but I've done it before. It just takes a long time. EP. Okay, and then we got CMS kit in here. That in there. This in there. So we need another Pro Patrol. Actually, I've got a few more. So there's a golden star that we were using yesterday, which I crafted into a bunch of these. So we can use that. Then we're going to go to Therapist. This, like a lot of this stuff was in that latest vid that I did. So we're going to get Humpback Salmon's not even that. It's not even that worth it at the minute. It's very slightly cheaper. Sometimes you can get the salmons down to 8 or 9k, and then it makes it really worthwhile. 2 more of these bad boys. Bang bang. One there. Like that. I'll take 1 nade. Right, now bags. Let's see. So what bags have I got? Baldur's Bad Torch. Thing is, it's going to be used at point blank, is the idea. I guess we can go tri-zip. Okay. Go tri-zip, and then I've got any like face covers still? Oh yeah, one up there. Now, what are we going to go with, like helmets and whatnot? I've got an X400 here, but I'm not going to use it just yet. We'll go TC. This is fine. Got any more glasses? Batwolves. That'll do. If we get shot in the ears, then so be it. Right, heal and food. That's what we're going to do next. Use all of that one. Chug the mayo, friends. Chug the mayo. That's how it goes. I love a bit of mayo breakfast in the morning from PMC. I know people have said before that I make them feel kind of sick. Just witnessing my PMC chugging down so much mayo. It's gross. Tell me what weapon I shall use today. I want something different. My cheap, as is still using PPSH, TOS, etc. What do you have access to, Slumber? What ammo do you have access to? That really dictates it. What ammo have you got? Barter for the Raven. Yeah, that one's not bad. That one's not bad. Handguns. You ever see after effects of your videos on market? Yes, sometimes. Top tier handguns. I mean, I personally think it's the shrimp and the 5.7, but you need to have the good ammo for it. Okay, so we're going to 308. We're going to East 308. I don't like, this is not necessarily the best. You know what? Maybe we'll swap over to something. Let's swap over to what have I got to hand? We'll leave the Spectre for another raid, because now I'm not doing kind of like, well, I guess it could be, I'm going straight to Resort, basically. So, modding. All right, let's see what have I actually got. I've got Delta Point. Well, we'll do Delta Pointed AKM. That sounds fun, doesn't it? Cool. Right, Shoreline. Let's go. TTSK rig, so good. I might have survived if I was wearing TTSK. PPM 85601. Ever thought about changing it to Giga Cheap? Oh, but that just sounds bad. Giga Budget. New feature request. Open last bag in Mesa bags. Yes. Your YouTube keeps on growing, eh? My message get auto mod. Ah, you know what? I'm not sure actually if I that's actually, if I'm looking at the joint chat, I'm actually not sure if I get to I'm not sure if I'll see. Oh yeah, you said head-eyes. Yeah, okay. I don't actually see the auto mod stuff unless I look specifically at Twitch chat. Is the problem. I only got trader level 2 max workbench. Have you been doing PP ammo? Try and pick yourself up an AK-74N. Sorry, an AKS-74UN from the Flea. They're really cheap and they're actually quite good. And use that with PP. That's what I like at that level. That's what I use that until M856A1 personally. An indoors gun probably, but we're going to use this. Blood for the blood god. Skulls for the skull throne. You know what? I used to be a Khorne player. A Chaos Khorne player when I used to play 40k as a teenager. Giga Thrift. That's better. YouTube streaming a permanent venture? Yes. PP ammo, what gun was it? AKMS? It was in the is in the 74UN, the short one. You can buy it from Prapor level 2, or you can just buy it on the Fleet. I think it's cheaper on the Fleet normally, and they're usually 100% too. I'm running your AKS-74U build. It's good. It's good. I'm pleased it's been working for you too. How has the new internet speed? I'm gonna try out this new feature. How's the new internet speed been treating you? Been treating me very, very nicely. Very, very nicely. 34 UN prices spike. The UB is technically better, but it's really expensive because it is the best. But it's only a tiny little bit better, but they're like 70k. Other 545 worth? I mean, you can do it with a normal 74N, yeah. Need some better ways to use channel points. Yeah, I know. I know. I know. We're actually at East Wing. The East Wing side. We run across the front. AKS-74UN is the one. To be honest, the 74N is also fine, but the UN is the short version. But they actually got a big buff on vertical recoil, and you can make them better than the, especially for budget, without using the, unless you're using the top range attachments. Then the U versions, the short ones, they actually end up making a slightly better weapon than the long ones, bizarrely. Yeah, 5.7 is good, but you need SS190 or SB193, one or the other. APB? Not sure. BT is okay. BT's good. BT's got really good now, actually, because BT is now 42 pen. Outrageous. You know, if you think about it, 55A1, which is, you know, considered top tier. I mean, it's obviously not M9 M5, but it's considered like, you know, a staple PvP round. That one is 44 pen. So BT is getting there. BT used to be 37 pen. Then they changed it to 40 when they upped all of it last wipe or 2 wipes ago. And now it's 42 pen. It's just going up and up and up and up. Up and up and up, my friends. Thing on the efficient kits angle. Yes. That's the idea. Four plus in one save is so broken. I used to love some of the old Chaos stuff. Chaos 40k was fun. We basically don't want to get into a fight out here because I've literally got a weenie delta point and that's it. Oh, I've managed to, there you go, do that weird FOV trick. What's the difference besides the one alphabet? So 74. So N means it's got a dovetail mount for scopes. U means it's a shorter one. B means it's designed for suppressed. S means it's got a folding stock. That's it really. M means modernized. Usually means it also comes with a stock. Sorry, a dovetail. The M and N are usually very similar. Maybe going through the front, I don't know. If on YouTube, yes. Hello. 5.5 seems to drop off at range. It's already got low damage, so you can end up with real problems if you're shooting people over long distances. That's the issue. It's some of the lowest damaging rifle rounds. That's the problem. Jim looks great right now. Thanks, man. Yeah, I run single PC. What side's that? It's a delta point. Oh, this is... Oh, no, this is okay. Maybe? I need to get into the main bit. Oh, somebody's already in here. I'm actually going to run down and back up. Because they're going to hear me, and then they're just going to peek out a window, and then I'm going to die. I just got going to town on people. AK-74M. Yeah, they're all... It's actually changed quite a lot.
Hi Giga, how is it going so far?
Yo, thank you for the 10 euro. Oh! Oh! Okay. I love going to resort. It's my favorite. Did I get, like, KS'd? Oh, I think I did. Oh, that's rough. I'm wearing... Because I'm wearing chest only, you just get absolutely annihilated. That's the problem with Thorax only, right? If someone has a KS, then you just die. You're basically just instantly dead. Because they do 85 damage each, so they just black your stomach and then you just die immediately. Not much you can do about that. Thank you, Devald. Devald Apotheker, thank you, buddy. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for joining over on the tube. There we go. Great time to join. Yeah. Shrapnel straight to the tummy. Yeah, it sucks. I've enjoyed, appreciate your gunsmith videos and breakdowns of equipment. Where was he? I think he was just like up in the window on the balcony. But he was obviously just waiting for people to come in. I don't really like going in that way, honestly. I should probably have gone in a different way. I actually don't need to rush there because I'm not finding a specific item. You can only buy one per reset now. You are kidding. Oh, I used to be able to buy loads more than that. Never mind. Oh well, I've just got some beef in my inventory. Both types of beef for a Giga Beef stream. Look at that, guys. Do you support your football club? No. Night Raid's not that bad? Indeed. Indeed. Always going through admin. It makes sense. And yeah, and an MP7 guy. And the MP7 guy shot, but I was really dead. Yeah, all the windows. It is rough. It is rough. Right, we're going to go buy an AKM. So let's go buy a AKM of some kind. Get rid of that. Which one is cheapest then? AKM SN? MS. You know, the MSN is pretty cheap. The AKMS is also really cheap. That one's missing a pistol grip. We're going to upgrade that anyway. Maybe we just go for one of these. It means you miss the Zhukov, but like it doesn't really matter that much. Maybe we'll go for some loud builds now. We'll go for some loud builds. The only point in putting on the good stock really is if you want to have a suppressor. So if we just don't go suppressed, which will cheapen the build down slightly, you can still go for the old UFM Krebs rail and this. I mean it's mechanic 3, so you can't always buy this early. Get rid of this, and then we'll pop on this. And then yeah, we'll grab some cheapy old sight in a second. I should go for. We should do like an underbarrel grenade launcher thing at some point. I'm not going to do it right this minute, but we should do that at some stage. Which one should we get? Just the cheap ones? We could go for 40s, I suppose. Aluminium, these ones. The aluminium ones are actually pretty good. Okay, so let's build this first. Let's say save this one as AKMS. Standard. Loud. Because I don't know necessarily what scope I want to put on it, so we can decide that in a minute. Good to make YouTube you can rewind. Yeah, it's awesome. M4. Well, we're going to be playing with this today. And maybe we do M4, because we're going to be doing a lot of M4ing when we do the actual peacekeeping mission. Oh yeah, I needed to go and check. I need to go and check actually how to get access to that. We were saying before, I think it's the... we'll put X400 on. I think it's that random mission. So peacekeeping mission. I think you need to get the vertex for it probably. Tarkov. Have a look at this. Yeah, Lend-Lease. Oh, so it is vertexes. Okay. Oh, well, we'll get through a couple of these. We'll get through a couple of these and then we'll... I think maybe what we'll do is we'll play like the Shoreline quests today, and then next stream we'll do Lighthouse. How about that? We'll do Lighthouse next time to try and get the vertexes. That's another irritating piece of equipment that we're going to have to obtain from somewhere. BP. I'm just like slowly running out of BP. Well, not running out, but not really running out. But we're getting, you know, got 200 left. I've run through like quite a bit of it already. Maybe I think what we're going to do, I think we're going to half and half the actual mag, like the main mag that we're running, because I don't want to run out before the end of the stream. And then we're going to split this. We're going to go 10. Sorry, we're going to go 20. Oh, I've screwed that up completely. 20. There we go. And 20. So we're going to go 20 and 10. Okay. So now we're only running 15, 16, 26, 36. We're only running 36 per raid, which is a little bit easier to handle. Okay, we'll grab that. I've got this defender too. Maybe we just use this. Repair that. We're going to have to buy another one of these. Another repair kit. I think these are kind of expensive, but they're definitely worthwhile. 650. Oh yeah. So we go put 100 in, save the filter, then you can refresh. See what the cheapest is. We're just going to buy that one actually. Cycle this round. I mean, they're 100% worth it. Like I still think they're worth about 1 million rubles, just over, if you put the actual value in. I think they're worth like over 1 million rubles. Right, let's go for one of our favorites here. Let's see. Let me just run, see what people have been saying. Rush another barrel is fun. Do you lose out on Twitch, sub on YouTube? No, there's donation. There's super chats on YouTube. And you get more from it too. Twitch takes 50%, whereas YouTube only takes 30%. Gari good? Yeah, it's good. It is good. I don't want to craft any of these guns because I don't think it's really worth crafting them. Because then you lose out on doing actual crafts, like other crafts, you know? Is your main or second account? This is my main account. This is my main account. I'm not, you know, I'm no like Giga Chad. I'm no Giga Chad. I tend to level at the same speed as the rest of the player, but like, you know, I level probably about as quickly as like the dedicated player base that are doing other stuff full time. Because I spend most of my time working on YouTube videos rather than streaming. I prioritize the content side rather than like me playing the game, if that makes sense. But it gives me a small advantage in some ways because my content typically matches other players' experience a lot of the time. So I'm not like, you know, I'm not trying to make guides and I'm like super far ahead of everybody because I actually find that a bit off-putting. I find it harder to make content that way, personally. Whereas like when I'm actually experiencing it, like the stuff's sort of fresh in the top of your mind, you know? Go with one of these light bags. I need a bit of food. Mag presets? Yeah. Yeah, so the Bugari is good armor. It's kind of the equivalent between the Gazelle and like those other armors. It's kind of on par with those, I would say. Like it is good. It's good if you want to loot a lot of stuff. It's a little bit expensive if you're not as like loot heavy, but you know, don't get me wrong, it's good armor. Good armor. We've got normal ULAG. I think we'll get another TC. Could get another TC. Him down the 74, 300k. Nice. Go test drive it. Yes. Go test drive it. I'll get this one. These two helmets are basically the same. Cool. Right. Back to Shoreline. God, we haven't actually survived a Shoreline raid yet. Jeez. We are going to resort, I suppose. But we weren't at the beginning. Try again. Not a giga Chad, just a giga beef. Exactly. No ads on YouTube? Exactly. No ads on YouTube. Your face cam slightly better on Twitch than on YouTube? Maybe also the rest of the stream? I don't know. You think so? Weird. I haven't actually specifically checked. YouTube's got some echoes. What do you mean echoes? Only play solo? Yes. What's your favorite AK-74? Yeah, the AK-74 UB is technically the best one. I like the AK-74N as well. The waffle suppressor? Yeah, it does sound delicious. It's like the only good suppressor for 74U guns. Kept track fairly well in this wipe, but I haven't kept up with you on Gunsmith. I need to do some more Gunsmiths. I've been so distracted trying to do stream stuff. But... Morning from Mexico. Hello! Is it hard to justify streaming on YouTube from a financial point of view? I have no idea. This is only my second one ever, so I don't know. Can you please tell us what came to mind when you thought about doing YouTube streaming, and also what you gave for your PC? Money for it from YouTube. Well, I upgrade my PC from doing the YouTube stuff, sure. YouTube gives like way higher quality than Twitch, so go resort late raid. I mean, we could do that. We need to kill scabs as well, so we can just like go there later on. What's your reasoning for a small backpack? Because otherwise you get really heavy. Is the issue. You get really heavy. Recommended ammo for pre-flee. 762 PS from Fence. That's a good one. Otherwise, shotguns for legs, like 7mm or 525mm buck. That can work well. PPSH with LRN PC and a drum mag. That also works really well. That's at Prapor 1. Can't watch, but good luck, Gigabeef. Keep up the vids. Thanks, Evan. Love the vids. Thanks, Towels. AK-74 UB is the best one. And technically speaking, yeah. Either that or the N. It depends on which one you want. But the UB's got really tight horizontal, in theory, according to the stats. Have you started Shooterborn yet? I've got it going in the background. I'm not really like focusing on it. 545 PP. 545 PP isn't pre-flee though. You can't get it pre-flee. Is the problem. Essentially, you only go loud on 545 guns unless you want to use the waffle. Exactly. Hello. What's up? What's going on? What's going on? We're getting into Shoreline. We're going to be trying to get... Gosh, we're trying to get the one of the resort quests done. It's just taking me forever. Waffle enjoyer. I love it. I love it. So, okay, we can guess... I guess we can just, like, do what I usually do and, like, roam around... at the beginning and just like not going to resort straight away then, I suppose. And we'll go there later. We will try and kill some scavs and stuff. Just like that. We are a loud boy, I will say, so we have to be a little careful. Hence why I'm not going to loot him. We're gonna rush. Going for Kappa? Honestly, probably not. I feel like I don't care about Kappa this white. I don't know why. With capturing outposts, I was not interested. I know they've gotten rid of that now, but it kind of just put me off at the beginning. I only use the Mosin. The Mosin is really good pre-fleet. It is. If you can hit your shots with it, it's really good. Do you guys play this game with friends? It can be a bit easier, but honestly, like playing solo is the best way to learn because you're not like looking out for other people. You know that when you see somebody, you can just kill them. I find playing solo easier now than playing with other people, honestly. I would like to get into playing with some other streamers though. Just for kind of the community thing of it. So nice to be able to pause and scrub. Damn right. Damn right, guys. Damn right. 18 peacekeeping. Well, I'm just trying to... Yeah, I was going to try and get to peacekeeping, but I forgot it was behind Lend-Lease 2. And because you can't craft the things anymore, we've got a unique problem from this wipe where I don't think you can make the vertexes anymore in the intel center. Or maybe you can. Okay, well, there's no sniper scav up there. We're going to cross over and we're going to... I quite like sitting over by power. My favourite. I don't know, YouTube re-encoding everything, so it might cripple your stream a bit. Maybe. I'm not sure. Don't know. I should be using a much higher bitrate on YouTube, so it should be better, in theory. Thoughts on tracks 1 and 2? It's honestly not bad. It's honestly not bad. For those guns that support it, it's actually quite good. Why have we just got, like, desync packet loss up in the corner? What the hell's going on? Okay, there we go. Remember your first time when YouTube gave you your first paycheck? Well, it's usually quite small at the beginning. But yeah, of course. It's exciting, you know? When you realise you can make money online or whatever. Like, yeah, it's exciting. Just missing 170k for XP. Interesting. Can't play solo, I'm scared. It gets easier the more you do it. It's like anything. You just have to practice. This is the usual spot where I like to sit and chill. If I'm like looking out for scavs and stuff. Up here. Has anybody else played around with this funny thing where if you use Alt and then like lean slightly and lean back, you can basically like you put this back in center. You can lock your thing so that it doesn't zoom in. Oh, it's quite weird. I think Clean was talking about. ADS then Alt. Yeah. Like that. It's super odd. Get Church to stream more. He likes to stream editing and stuff. I quite like the zoom personally. It's probably because I have a small screen. Lighthouse for vertexes, yes. You can stream to both YouTube and Twitch at the same time with fiber now. Yeah, because now I have the bandwidth, I'm able to stream to like multiple platforms. The encoding thing is another question. It turns out I can't record at the same time, unfortunately. I'm getting lots of packet loss for some reason. I mean, we're well within my bandwidth. I don't know why we're getting so much... Not packet loss, we're getting a lot of desync. It might be the server. Maybe the server's goosed. I don't know. Weird. Alright, that's weird. Weird. It's a bug, it's actually sick. Yeah, it's good. Also, BSG adding new DLSS. I mean, it depends what it does. I don't really know what that means. What does that actually do? Quick Bell, hello. How's it going? How's it going? Have you seen the quick peeks? I've changed slowly into QE, so I press E and then mouse as the quick peek. I've changed slowly into EQ and a mouse button. I haven't actually seen the quick peeks, no. How do you do that exactly? Slowly's quite slow though, no? Or is this you're like this, and then you let it go? Bit meh for me in EU. It was okay yesterday, but the scav run was rubber banding. Maybe there's something up with the servers. I don't really know. Ah, here we go. Let's see. Can we? Oh no. We made a hash of it. One tapped. Don't worry, guys. We one tapped him. It's all right. Oh dear. Do you remember the YouTube paycheck? The first video that I did, which got blessed by the algorithm, was the lowest recall M4 video. It was one of those, and it did insanely well. It got like 100k views. Like it was a good video in a metric sense, even now. And it was like my first monetized video. I don't understand why it did so well. It just did. Yo, Trickster with the rand, 19999 rand. I don't actually know what the rand conversion is to pounds. Did that come up on screen, by the way, guys? Oh, there you go. It did work. It was just a little bit delayed. Just a little bit. Thank you, man. Thank you, Trickster. 5800 XVD? Yeah, it was really, really good. About £9. Excellent. That's about... Perfect. Well, I appreciate everything, obviously. Appreciate everything, guys. Change slowly into EQ to mouse button, then if you normal peak with EQ, press the mouse button, which is bound to slowly into peak super quick. Huh. What quest are you on? Oh, I'm technically on this one. I'm technically on wet job part. Oh no, yeah. So we just need to finish this. Cargo X. We need to go to this room. We need to go to 308 and get the thing. But we've also got an operational weekly, which is this one, which is to kill 90 scavs. So I kind of want to kill like a bunch of scavs. I don't know where this guy went. He sort of went in the dip and then disappeared. I guess he went somewhere else. I wonder if it's worth like whizzing through. Let's just whiz through power station and just see if there's any scavs down here. And to buy batteries. I mean, it's an extra step, so I don't know, but I mean, I wouldn't mind. It would give them a use. Right now, batteries are kind of useless. So I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind that being a thing. Okay, well, there's no other scavs. I feel like my stamina's running low really quickly. I don't know why. I'm underweight and everything. My understanding the newer versions of DLSS are supposed to remove after image issues. That'd be good. Is there an option to sub on YouTube? I don't have members. I don't have memberships enabled. Because right now I don't have really anything to like I don't really have anything to provide to you guys, right? Maybe I'll think about it, but like right now I'm just taking super chats. I haven't activated it because I don't want people just to do it and then like me not to be giving them any value, right? That just feels like I don't know. It just feels like a cash grab. But yeah, in theory you can do memberships on YouTube in theory. Final question, why you always say stick to the very middle of the road weapons? Because if you go too budget, then I find that you limit your kill potential by going too cheap. If you go too high, then the actual added value, it's like a curve of performance against price, right? Too cheap and you just can't perform. Too expensive, and while you perform, you lose too much when you die. So I like the stuff right in the center, which is like the perfect like min-max in the middle. That's where I like to sit. Even though you've got plenty of rubles. I mean, it's partly just like I do spend my rubles on stuff. So, oh. Okay, I don't think I killed him. Whether I should reload here or not is probably shouldn't. What I'm going to do though, we're going to install this and then we're going to run. I wonder if we can cut him off even. He's probably going to continue staring over at me. I'm sure I hit him once or twice. We do need to go in resort, so maybe we'll just ignore him. We know that there's another PMC down there. Yeah, well, let's whiz back up to resort. The value is the content. Yeah, so I play different kits in a bit of a weird way, unlike like a normal player would, I suppose. Because if it was, so let's put it this way, if it was me playing all the time, I'd just play AK-101 every game. Because I think it's so good, the min-max, and then I'd probably move up to something in the 7.6251 NATO. But I want to try out like a vast, and you know what, it gives me a more well-rounded view of the game as well if I try lots of different things. And I'm trying to provide content for people to do the best they can without spending too much, to be the most effective with the least rubles. So that's the reason. Think you should do memberships? Maybe. What do you get for memberships though? The value is the content. That's true, but people are already watching the vids, you know. And people can subscribe on Twitch, I guess, if they want. I don't know. Or they could do the super chat thing. I'm not sure. I'll think about it. I haven't come up with a full. I just wanted to get started, and we'll think about a full strategy at some point. Thanks for the vids. No problem, Dan. Yeah, just scavs us a lot. We could go to streets. It's a good idea to get that finished. Go to streets. Yeah, I don't want to go through the front. I should stop going through the front, honestly. I did kind of stop going, and then I stopped playing Shoreline and forgot about how dangerous it is. Or making a moral decision when it comes to money in this day and age. The problem is, if you sacrifice your integrity as a creator, then people stop watching you. You know, like people don't want to be part of your thing. Like, even if you're some kind of, you know, if you just don't care about the morals of it or whatever. Even selfishly, it makes sense for the if you intend to be in the business for the long run, you best not annoy people, you know. First fiber stream. Hey, Devroda, thanks, man. Use any audio compression? Yeah, I use sound block just to block off the top end, so it doesn't blast my ears out. Most the economic rat. Perfect. If they want to give you money, you shouldn't say no. You say that. I guess from viewers it's maybe different. There are certain circumstances for sure. If people, generic people in inverted commas, want to give you money, then you should say no. And I have said no. I've said no to many things. People want to advertise on my YouTube all the time, and I say no to most of them. I'm very specific when it comes to that. Camera looks a bit blurry. I don't know. Cash grab and appreciation for effort, two different things. If I'm not, that's the thing, because I haven't done anything for memberships, that's why I feel like it's cheap. Like, I actually kind of prefer the super chats thing, because someone's watching and then they go like, hey, here's a donation or whatever. Whereas like memberships, it feels like you need to be providing something, and I just don't feel like I'm providing anything specific for that, so I don't know. Only accept the direct donations? Yeah, cancel all the rest of it and only accept direct. Is a weapon people consider super good but you simply don't like? I'm not very good with the mutants. What's the other one? The other one is the 308 MDR. I don't really like the 308 MDR. I don't think the full auto is very useful. It's okay at close range, I suppose, but I don't know. I think it's a big jump to sacrificing integrity. No, I mean, like, memberships, yeah. Memberships, I agree with you. Probably poll for what content to make people who are members. Yeah, you get into a tricky situation, really. Where I already have a Patreon. So if I then have, it becomes quite complicated. If you've got Twitch subs, you've got YouTube members, you've got Patreon subscribers, it starts to become quite tricky. Like, what do you make for who? And like, there's only so much content I can produce. I'd love to make more. Honestly, editing is probably the next thing for me. But... if someone wanted to use your platform as a marketing tactic, do you accept paid shoutouts? Probably not. I probably wouldn't. I definitely need to check their content out first. It kind of feels weird. I'd need to see what they do and if I like them. And if I support them, then I guess like maybe. But I'm not sure. It sounds weird. Raid Shadow Legends? Yeah, definitely not. How's the wipe treating so far? Yeah, it's good. It's going alright. Right, we're gonna try and head in. Steel Series Sonar Mixer. No, I haven't. Hey! Daniel Answorth, thank you for the 149. I'm sorry for streamers from Twitch getting forced to look for alternatives. As a viewer, YouTube is better than the site I would prefer to see streams on. We still need to like figure out exactly what the best settings are and stuff for it, but the bitrate's not as high today because I thought I'd be able to do some recording at the same time, but apparently not. Do you do your own editing? Yes, I currently do all my own editing. Appreciated and respected. Often content creators come off like scam artists. Yeah, I'm super picky. The one that was like the most controversial was probably Arena Breakout because it was a dedicated video, and I was like, I kind of said to myself like, I'm never going to do a dedicated video. But when I was like, oh, this is actually like kind of fun, I played the game and I was like, this is kind of fun. Like, oh my god, I hate going to resort. It sucks, man. It sucks. Should have been... I would have survived there if I had pre-pained before going in. So that's definitely my fault. 100% my own fault there. M905 and I died in the leg. Holy hell. This is why I kind of rush in and just try and get the quest done early and do a bit of PvP or something. Because often you just end up getting killed anyway. Game goes to esports. Yes, what was I saying? Yeah, so my philosophy was basically like, if I would have made the video anyway, because I made a video about the cycle, right? Without any sponsorship or whatever. So it's like if I think it's an interesting topic and I'd have made the video anyway, then fine. This game goes to esports league. You should definitely be a pundit, if not a competitor. Definitely a pundit, not a competitor. I like SR25. Use the scav case. I use Moonshine early when I'm doing quests, but after that, I don't need to so much. So it depends on the price. At 270k, I think it's a bit much. You're doing nice content. I'll let you know you're warmly appreciated. Thank you. That'll be back if you'll still be streaming, but for now, work and brother calls me. Thanks, buddy. Video was dope, even if it's sponsored, it's informative. I think it's interesting for people to see what's going on within the what do you call it? Like the looter shooter genre. I think it's fun. You know, I thought it was fun that like someone's innovating and trying to do something that's Tarkov-like. I think it's kind of cool. Would a night raid be better for survival? Maybe. I don't really like night raids though. What editing software do you use? I use Premiere Pro. Oh, this is because this is a new gun again. We've got like another gun. Because they're 4 different weapons, the presets don't go over onto them. We've managed to use a different one in every raid. I think we did the AKM-SN. Oh, no, did we use the AKMs first? Yeah, we used the AKM-SN, then the AKM-N, then the AKM-S, then the AKM-SN. We've used like literally every single possibility within this family of weapons, which is hilarious. Last 10 minutes? Ugh, yeah. 87 editor. Kind of tough though, because editors, they cost money. You got blasted by 101? Probably. Are you doing Punisher? No, I'm not. I'm trying to just get wet job stuff done. I've done Punisher up to Punisher 6, and I haven't done Punisher 6. I need to finish that. But we're just using the AKs, just because I wanted to use the RD. Right, let's save this one. AK MSN, standard, loud. There we go. Oh, good job I saved it. That would have been very annoying otherwise. I thought I'd built it. Sheesh. Lucky escape. No Aeronox. Well, we'll just use one of these others. These are all basically the same. Doesn't really matter. MOE AK is also fine. Night's better for survival. You have to play night. I just hate playing night. Also, you can't really see on stream that well. One of these boys. There we go. How are you with file organization? I'm pretty good. What I do after the stream is I cut the stream up into lots of little parts. Oh. What? Who's buying all the hunting matches? Go away. Outrageous. Actually nuts that we've run into so many people with like high tier ammo and stuff on Resort. I guess Resort is pretty contested. Editors are super expensive if you want them to get you out on time. Yes, this is the issue. It's just a hard decision. It's just like a hard thing to do. Maybe we should probably start running the Ratnik. I don't think I really want to run this one. Yeah, editing is like it's tough just because it's expensive, and if you produce a lot of videos, like I don't produce like millions of videos, but because I produce 2 a week, that's like 100 videos a year. That's like actually a lot of editing cost. And not all of my videos are, make it like get like 1 billion views, so it makes it quite hard, right, to justify. I think we're suffering right now from the labs malaise. We played labs so much that I'm kind of playing a bit badly playing Shoreline. Oh, no. There we go. And there's got VPN, yeah, cool. Right. Come on. We'll go tri-zip this time. I need to use some of these bags, so we'll go and use this. Yeah, that did work. Okay, cool. I thought I screwed it up then, but it's fine. It's fine, we did it. Wear some condors. Actually, no, we won't wear condors this time. Leave it. We're doing a cheapo run this one. I don't feel very effective this stream. We didn't really get much done so far. I guess we still got a bit of time. Still alright. We'll use these in some crafts soon. How much are these? Yeah, let's get 2 of those. So required search for this. There's these waters. We'll get 2 of them on the blend. Slightly cheaper. Pop them down there. Great. Let's just get rid of some of this junk. So tough for me to edit all the time. Editing's the hardest part. It takes the longest. It probably takes an equal amount of time editing as it does actually thinking of the idea, writing the script, and actually reading it out. I would say it's at least 50% of the process. It's probably 45% of the process. It's probably, yeah, maybe 50%. So it probably takes me 30 to 40% of the time to actually to like write out the script and write the idea out and do all the research and everything, and then 10% to actually like do the production and some of the recordings, because a lot of it comes from the stream, so that's a small portion. Kind of comes for free, in inverted commas. Oh, I should turn this back on. I need to okay. I need to set some hotkeys up for those. Yeah, editing, it just takes a long time, guys. It takes a long time. It's the reason why I don't stream more, because it's just I'm editing like non-stop. Right, we've got everything right. Double cat, this, sick, this, that, this is full, that's okay, this is good. Right, we need to move into prepaint next time. In fact, you know what, we're gonna recycle these armors. We've got the money, there's no point messing about. So if you hit M905, then you're probably just going to die anyway, to be honest with you. Right, we're going kind of early. Let's see. YouTube streamer? Hi, 1P. Didn't realize you also stream on YouTube. Thought it wasn't live for partners. I'm not a partner. Should have done that video. What's your in-game vol? So my in-game volume is just 100. My Windows volume is 20. And then I have sound lock on at... I can't even see. I have stand lock on about 80% or so. It just stops the top end of that stuff from being annoying. Something you specifically want to see added to the game. Don't know. Just like more features. The zeroing fix, I think, stuff like that. Used to ease and min max his content. I know. Want to run a slower? I don't think there's any point. Watch my recent video and you'll find out why. Right, I'm gonna have to run to the bathroom. Give me 2 seconds. I'm desperate. I'll be back in a minute. Hello, hello, hello. We're back. Hello. Yeah, Slayer, I just don't think there's any point. In any of the situations you've seen me in today, have you seen any situations where having a Slayer would have helped? To be honest, no. Lemon, thank you. Thank you, Ken Ware, as well. How long does it take you to make a video, everything included? Somewhere between 6 and 10 hours, I would say. Something like that. Maybe? Probably more like 10. It depends. It really depends. Like if you add all the research and all the stuff, all the thumbnails, all the uploading, like adding all the data and everything like that, it's probably 10. It's probably at least 10. Yeah. I think they should add the ability to sell items you bought from traders on the flea. Nah, I don't think so. Is it difficult to do well and learn or just tedious? It just takes forever. It just takes forever. It's hard to do it really good too. I'm not even the best editor, but it just takes forever. Auto SMB? I don't know. It'd have to have lower. I think we're going to. I think they're going to add some kind of like machine gun, but it's going to have insanely low ergo. It might just be a boss gun. I don't know. Chat GPT editing your vids? That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Filter on edit preset. Oh yeah, that would be good actually. That would be good. Yeah. Are you in the UK? I am. I am. This is a good idea, this. They were commonly used because it's another zipper and it's less noticeable. That plus I think that plus I think also people they just use it because it's got like lots of heals in it. Like if you're a Giga Chad, then like maybe it makes sense to have that. Soup and salad, rating out of 10. Soup and salad. Not sure. I do like soup though. So probably a 7. You ever play with viewers? To be honest, no. Because I find it really hard to do like the stream with somebody and also look at chat and stuff. It's just difficult. We'll probably start doing some more community things at some point, but I need to get around to it. It's a constant battle of like trying to organize these things and have enough time to do everything. It's always the hardest part. Indeed, it is UK gang. I've devastated stomach. Just even throw that away. Okay, no scavs here yet. I think there can be something over by these boxes sometimes, someone told me. Never seen anything myself, but... The heck? Someone's shooting at sniper scav. Let's try and take the high ground. See if we can spot them. Communicating in teammate speaking to chat is difficult. Yeah, it's hard. Really, really hard. That's why a lot of people, when they're duoing, they just don't even engage with chat. I don't blame them because it's really, really rough. Okay, well, I can't see anybody. Maybe we just go in this way. The problem is actually just getting through here, getting into this building. We're actually also on the wrong side. You know what, let's go along the back. We're actually going to go along the back here. Don't know if this guy's killing scavs or whatever, but... Done a video on what you think the best keybinds are? Yes! Just look up like Gigabeef keybinds on YouTube and it'll come up. Who's doing all this shooting over there? I can't wait for vaulting. Can you get up that? Oh, you can. Can't wait for vaulting. It's going to be very good. I'm down a little bit. Right. Time to pre-pain. Let's go. Any advice for playing Interchange? Try not to. No, I don't know. It's Interchange is really, really hard. Interchange is really hard. I often struggle with Interchange, so you just have to play it a lot, like understand where people might be. And inside the mall, I think it's maybe less scary than people think at first. Change your gamma for Interchange, otherwise it's really dark. Looking for gun build, you choose my videos. Thanks, buddy. Oh. Wait for this to go away because I can't hear at all. But we could people vaulting under maps. We'll see. Vaulting seems like an ambitious undertaking. It's going to come really soon. They're nearly ready with it. They're nearly done with it. I think it'll be here in a patch or two. Interchange is good. Sound is messed up. I mean, finding people on the outside, it's just the approaches is really it. You just have to like intricately learn. Ooh. Oh, there are lots of people over there. Waiting for a useful fun Tarkov video. Great. Well, that's exactly where I need to go. Do you think they should change the wipe length? I think 6 months is all right. Hi from Berlin. Hello, Lars. Interchange is great with 3 to 4 player groups if you need good map knowledge and comms. Yeah. Exactly. Because the thing about solo on Interchange is you need to figure out how not to get cut off. Because a 2-man can cut off 2 corridors and you're really stuck. Like you can't get out. There's no way to go. So I think figuring out how to play it like nice and tight and have escape routes is probably the most important thing. Being confident playing solo I think is a lot about you know what? We can actually do something cool. Oh. We'll do that cool thing in a minute. Sounded like a nade. Yeah, that's somebody running from east to west. That actually works quite well for us. Because there could well have been a big fight there, and then holy moly. Now we're able to go this way. If we get shot by somebody in a dark corner up here. So I think they might have had a fight, and now we've got the best chance that we are going to have of getting into east. We do have to go right to the top. Let's go and do this. Still painkillered up, so that's okay. Now, my philosophy now is that I'm going to be able to be heard no matter what. I may as well rush around. At least make me a bit difficult to hit. As opposed to just like creeping around, be heard anyway, and then die. Have a look in here. Don't part of your advice with the wisest words. The sad state of affairs for Interchange. Here it is. Okay. Okay. But nothing in any of these. Watch your work. Excellent. Caps. Guess we can go back out the way we came. So where are we going to go now? I feel like maybe we even go to road to customs. That scared the absolute crap out of me. Holy moly. That old flashbang. That caught me. That caught me. That got me good. It got me good, guys. It got me good. We're going to go out the back through here, and then along. Oh, no! Oh, he's not... That's Gav. We managed to do a funny circle dance then. And lie down just before we run out of stamina. There we go. Okie dokie. Interchange like the cornucopia from the Hunger Games. Everyone's swinging the centre to try and get the loot. It's just people in dark corners is Interchange. It's just hard. It's just a hard one. Sound dampening app in Windows? Yeah, it's called Sound Lock. It works very, very, very simply. So all it does is when the sound reaches a certain level. You know, we're gonna pre-paint again. Because we're about to go to extract, so the energy is not going to be a problem. When the sound gets to a certain level, what it does, you can actually, if you open the Windows sound, you can see what happens is it just pulls the level of everything back and slowly relaxes it. That's what it does. That's how it works. So if something hits the cap, it pulls everything down to like to limit that, and then slowly like releases it off again. But what obviously the unfortunate side effects of that mean that if something really loud happens and someone's got footsteps, like the footsteps also get quieter, right? It's like it's not discriminatory. Everything gets quieter. Like watching the semi-budget kits. Yeah. 20mm save up for the big boy ones. Sometimes I find you can be just as effective, like, as long as you've got good ammo and you've got, like, a half-decent gun, and it doesn't matter too much. I can be able to hit fire whilst vaulting. I wouldn't have thought so. I think your hands will get... Right? I think it's going to depend on the... It might depend on the vault. If it's over a little branch or something, then yeah. Because I think the first stage, they want it to be vaulting over, like, branches and, like, little fences on Interchange and, like, that kind of stuff. And if it's a proper, like, through the window vault, then I imagine that you probably won't be able to shoot. You used to have a very min-max, cheap, sneaky solo mindset with friends. Yeah, so if you're playing with friends, then you could, because you can get your insurance back so often. That's the big problem with playing solo, and that's the big difference between solo and group play, is that if you die in solo, you just get your stuff stripped every time. There isn't a situation where, you know, you're playing with a duo and you die, but they win and then they hide your stuff, or like you both die against a solo, but because he's already got some gear, he just simply can't take all of yours. You know what I mean? Because of the weight system. So the weight system pushed quite heavily against solos in many ways. So you can't take as much stuff out as you win, as you can't take as much stuff as you'd like when you win, and you get everything removed from you when you die. It's an asymmetric issue that causes solos to have lower money in general. Because like squads often just don't need to buy anything. A bit of ammo, maybe another helmet. Off we go into the next raid. You know, you've got your prapple stash, your insurance just full of gear from other raids. So your friends have dropped them in bushes and stuff. It's a very, very different thing. Obviously, the downside that you take for that is having to be careful where your teammates are and good comms and stuff. It's kind of the reward for good comms. I think playing 2 is optimal in Tarkov if you want to talk about pure like economics and like performance or whatever, and 3 is the optimal if you've got good comms. Like unless you're an immaculate squad working hand in hand all together in like unison, then 4 is really, really hard, and 5 is almost always a mess. The reason why I'm using the Tarkov vest, because it's the cheapest rig in the game, baby. Cheapest rig in the game for that size. Hunting matches barter. Oh well, I didn't manage to kill him in time. Never mind. It's okay. Red flare, yeah, it could be, but it was okay. It's okay. Just run your best gear every raid. Being careful, good gear, survival rate, ruble saving. It depends if you're like looking for economics or doing quests. It really depends. Once I have gear fear playing alone, but definitely feel more comfortable playing with others. Yeah. Red Chief Apple. Hear about Lupo's rant? No. Did you see Friendly Guy's rage rant though? Lots of people have been rage ranting. Story behind the Gigabeef name? It's a very old thing. I've had it for a long time. It was just a meme at school. It was just like a stupid in-joke. And I've just kept it for a long time. I combined 2 names together. It was like there was a joke, just like everything was just like beef this, beef that for no reason at all. And then this other guy in a game I was playing at the time was called Gigabyte, and so I just combined the 2. That's really it. Nothing more complex than that. Can you sell the Switchblade? You can, but I guess we'll keep it. Okay, so we've got capacitors to give in. 4 is easier if you run 2 and 2. That's a good point, actually. Yeah. We've got one of those, so we'll make another weapons part if we can. Loot box arrived. Hero's ideal. I'm back. Thank you for the key bindings. Had no idea about the double tap key release. Yes, it's the best. It's the best one in there by far. It's the best one in there by far. Oh, we're not quite ready with the workbench. Look at this. We've got 3 minutes to go. It's almost worth waiting for it. By the time we fiddle around with this, I'm sure we'll have it. We'll sell a few bits then while we wait. Water collector. I'm still doing the water collector. I'm not sure if it makes sense to do the booze generator one because like these things are now losing money basically. I could probably sell the moonshine, I suppose. Yeah, it probably makes sense to do it. I can't remember where you get the least fee, whether the fee on the moonshine is smaller or the fee on the other one. Can't remember. We must be really close to max metabolism now. Really close. And that's another question. I can't remember if they fixed the max metabolism bug, where if you have any stuff that boosts your stats, then the max skills stop working. I'm not sure if that's still an issue or not. I'm not sure. Yeah, we're literally like, to be honest, we could probably get max metabolism in the stash. If we just eat some of this. Hold on. Ah, I thought that would get rid of. I thought S could get rid of that, not this. There you go. Max Metabo in the stash, baby. Elite. The first elite skill. Whether you get your gear back also depends on where you died. This is true. This is true. How many raids do you have? I have 377. It's not that many. I don't have that many raids. As I said, I spend most of my time doing other stuff, right? Editing and things. Chemo heal double bind? Yeah, it's good. What is max metabolism? It stops you taking damage. When you get exhausted and dehydrated, you don't take any damage. You still don't get any stamina if you run out of energy, but you can get to dehydration and not lose any health, which is pretty useful. Would you consider doing some plays on Hunt Showdown? I'm not sure. I've not actually played it. I've got it into my Steam library, but I've not actually played it. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I would. Maybe. Let's sell some of this gumph. No negative stim effects. Oh yeah, I mean also you get the reduction of time of negative stim effects, which is quite useful. So if you use a Meldonin or something, the downside of Meldonin lasts for quite a while. So you see you get the negative for 900 seconds. Sorry, yeah, 900 seconds of hydration and energy. So you end up with minus 90. But this actually gets halved to 450 seconds. It's only minus 400. So minus 45 of each. So that's actually quite a big deal. But that just comes as you go through. That's not like the max skills thing. That's the one that just comes as time goes on. But yeah, the fact that you don't get hurt when you get to 0 is pretty useful. Metabolism XP and stash reverts when you go into my menu or go to raid. I don't think so. We'll scav on factory and we'll see. They changed the time of slow movement? I'm not sure yet. Not sure yet. As RMT, the passing on viewer kits is risky. Yeah, we're kind of not doing viewer kits now. Show overall. Oh, I'll do it in a minute. Doesn't it completely nullify the side effects at max? No, that's immunity. Immunity gives you a chance of nullifying the side effects. This might blow the whole case, but are there any strats loaders you keep away from streams so don't get too blown out? Not really. I do tell pretty much everything. There's one that I'm kind of like keeping under wraps a little bit, which is the one that people keep telling me on stream, which is for the Reduce M barter for the armor. Because as soon as I put the sometimes it's fine, but if I put the video out for this one, it will actually be useless, I think, because so you can buy. It's still expensive. You can buy the what they called those the car manuals from Fence for 5k, and you need 4 of them for the Reduce M barter. So it basically cuts the price down from what would it be normally? They're normally about 15k or something. So it cuts like 40k off the cost and makes the armor about 160k, 180k, which is really good for what it is. It's really good. But as soon as too many people know about that, it's kind of weird because they'll never be available on Fence. What have we got here? Flavor 6 use slugs and nothing else. We hit him once. I didn't know how low he would be. I was like, if we hit him in the leg, we might kill him. How much damage did we do? Oh, we hit him on the arm in the first shot. 148. Never mind, we were close. Well, it was only a third, but spectrum of friends. Ruble count who found some money who just plays to play. It's a wide spectrum. That's why Tarkov's so great, right? Is it worth using the org? Could be with 5.6 A1 because it's just cheap and works. Is this your YouTube moving away from Twitch then? Like a little bit. I'm basically gonna do them both at the same time. I just don't want to be I just don't want to like. It just makes sense for me to do it now that I've got the bandwidth. You know what I mean? Now that I have the ability to send more than some tiny amount of data out to the internet. Because before I couldn't even reach the Twitch bandwidth max. Whereas now I've got like way more bandwidth than I could ever even know what to do with. I've kind of gone from one end of the spectrum right to the other, which is quite fun. Yeah, I mean the org is okay. I just tend to use like the MDR. I feel like the org's fine, but I often feel with it that you're restricted to using the mini monster suppressor with the org, because the ergo is not that great on that gun, and the mini monster's good. But I feel like on the MDR I can do like whatever I like, as opposed to with the org where I feel like I have to take the mini monster suppressor. But that's all. That sort of is the same for quite a few of them. Like, it's the same for the G36. That's the same for the Scar, but it's not the case for the MDR. Right, we'll pop those up there. Right, so we were going to check. Firstly, we were checking the skills. So yeah, metabolism is still elite, so it does work in the stash. And then in terms of overall, here's my stats. Here's my stats. So for 55% survival rate, we have killed, let's see, so PMCs, we've done 228. So my PMC KD is 1.41. What was this tech update? When was there a tech update? Like just now? Didn't understand where the chat was coming from. The Twitch chat isn't showing it. Now I see the symbol on the stream. Yes, because I've combined them together, you see. What I'm actually going to do very quickly is if I take this and I paste it into here. There we go. That means that now I can highlight a chat message in Raid. There we go. Small update. Okay, I'm going to do that, I think. I'm going to do that because that might be why I'm seeing so much server lag. I've had this before, where if I haven't actually updated the game and there's a technical update that's come through, I'm on a slightly different version to everyone else and it's causing some problems. So that could be the reason why we've been like having a lot of lag today. Well, not lag, but we've been having rubber banding or desync notification up in the top corner. We go. Earlier this week I got to Elite Max that I leveled up, then when I got into Raid it was 50. Oh, weird. Yeah, sometimes there are some weird discontinuities between in-game and the Raid. Doing it in Raid is definitely safe and works. Doing it in the stash, it should give it to you, but sometimes the XP isn't quite right and stuff. There's a funny calculation. I don't know. Maybe this wipe, not weak. The quality on the YouTube stream. Someone was saying it was a bit fuzzy and that it was worse than Twitch at one point. I'm not sure. I'm running it in slightly lower bitrate than I was yesterday, but that was because I wanted to try to. There we go. I wanted to try to record at the same time, but apparently it won't do it. But if I send it to YouTube in a high enough resolution and high enough quality, then I should be able to use it for VODs. But we'll see. I mean, I've got a few options. Got a few options. Right. So where were we on this? Oh yeah, we were doing this, weren't we? Right, so 20 of these. Put this back up with BP. Where did we get to? So we did Peacekeeper's main quest. We did the one where we had to survive as well. That was very useful. We got both of those done. And now we have to do this one. This is easy, the car. Another streamer I watched still complains about the skills level overflow bugs. Is probably an issue. Yeah, slightly lower res than nothing. Well, you're saying YouTube is slightly lower res than Twitch. Or Twitch is slightly lower res than YouTube. Probably the upscaling. Possibly. It probably is, because Twitch is just forwarding on the video in... Yeah, I don't know. It's an interesting one. Because Twitch is on 920p. YouTube I'm upscaling to 1440 from 1080 so that I get the new codec, so that it encodes better at 1080. But it probably will be better with the 1440 video. You can stream in 1440p to YouTube as native transcoding. Yeah, that's going to be better. So I'm actually getting a new monitor, and that new monitor is coming on Monday, Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday next week. So then it'll be perfect. Then it will be perfect. Which looks nice to be better. Yeah, it's probably because of the res and the bitrate. I wonder if I can change it mid. I guess I can't change it midstream. I wouldn't have thought. We try it. We just try it. Let's see. What's the worst that can happen? Yeah, it didn't change it. I've changed the setting. I've changed the setting, but it hasn't actually changed the live stream. I thought that was going to be. I thought that wasn't going to work. Maybe it does need to be higher than if I'm streaming it in an upscaled version. I don't know. So what was the update? Did they say anything? I think it was just something technical, wasn't it? Was it just a technical update? What did they say? A technical client update. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. A decent thing seems to be a general feature of this wipe. I had it very little from my other 7 wipes. It is a feature of this wipe because they changed the way that it works. But I would also say that I've had it a lot more today than I did on the other days. Right, we need to create weapons parts for this daily. Where are those bad boys? Weapons parts, weapons parts, weapons parts. Here we go, SKS. I didn't press that. Come off it. Maybe I did. Maybe I did. We'll do the one that makes 2. Eh? I just bought one. Sometimes it lags there. Wait, what the hell? Oh, it's because it needs to be... Yep. It needs to be real. You can't do it red. Oh. Apparently you can't buy that pistol grip? Oh, it's boring, isn't it? Right. Come on. Oh my god. Driving me nuts. Right, there we go. Goodness me. Okay. We figured it out. Shout out to Geeks for getting me through this rough day at the office. No work, but they won't let me leave. That sucks, man. That's the worst part about work. Busy work. Just having to sit there, you know, and do your thing. Regardless of whether there's stuff to do. Like, working for yourself, you're always busy. But at least you're never just, like, sat around doing nothing. And when you don't want to be doing anything, you don't have to. Well, one thing I will say about it. You know, you got to do everything, though, so... You're always kind of playing catch up. Right, so wet job part 3. Do we have to mark the car? We just have to find the car. And then what's this annoying one that we have to do? Cargo X. Locate the rooms. Cargo X part 2. This one is... Locate the room with the reservoirs. I think it's downstairs on East Wing. Fuel folder 13. Yeah, and it's open already, 108. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. I know what to do for those. And we don't need keys for either of them, so it's nice and easy. Right, let's go and head into raid again. What time is it? Yeah, okay. We've got a little bit more time. Got a bit more time. Let's do it. Not 120 hertz Giga, please. You're never going to be able to go back. Yeah, 144 is what we're going to. 144. Do you have a 40 series GPU? No, I don't. I have a 3070. I'm not using AV1. Trying to go back to 60 and see if you barf instantly. Oh my god. What's your planned YouTube streaming schedule? It's going to be the same as Twitch, basically, because it's going to be Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, 1 till 4:30 UK. So, what's that in dollars? 8 till 11:30. That's the plan. It'll be on my Twitter. So I always keep my schedule updated on Twitter. The problem is if you say in the video, say in videos what your schedule is, then it's like you change it and then all the videos are wrong. Right, I'm just gonna press the button on Twitch. With using the AK-101 level 20. If you've got 56A1, then it can be, yeah. It's probably at the upper end, though, I would say. Which definitely has less delay. Yeah, it's because YouTube's like transcoding it in real time. That's why. YouTube is transcoding in real time, whereas Twitch isn't. I'm not streaming in my native res on YouTube to try and max the quality out, get as much quality as possible, but it doesn't seem to have worked. I think I need a bit higher bitrate, but I'm still learning. I'm still learning how to figure this out. And also, as we said, it'll probably be better because you'll be able to watch it in native 1440 when I get my new monitor. Any tips on how to edit videos? Make presets for stuff that you do all the time. Have a separate saved file or a separate sequence or timeline or whatever it is called in that editing software that you don't have to repeat the same effects over and over. Learn what the shortcut is to copy those effects and paste them onto other clips and save examples of the things that you do in a different place so that you can just use them over and over. Like for me, I've got yellow arrow with a pop sound. I've got drawing the circle with a crop effect on it and a pencil sound effect. All of those things, the classic stuff that go in my videos, those things I have saved as presets that I just copy and paste across. The transition that goes with the drop down, that's also saved. That's the thing. My first day as a freelancer, I played the whole day Tarkov. Well, you got to enjoy yourself somehow and celebrate, right? Looking forward to hearing about 1440 Hz on ScavTalk. Not this week. You'll be hearing about the better internet on ScavTalk this week, because the next week I'll talk about it because I'm not getting the monitor until Tuesday. Why not stream on both platforms at the same time? I am. Kadran, I am. Go to the mountains of Pestides climbing. That'd be cool. Hey, what they've done to ammos. So many good ammos are basically unavailable with the same guns. I don't know. I think it was kind of necessary in some ways. Okay, well, the desync's still there, apparently. I don't know. I think it was kind of necessary. Nice being able to run AK-74s for longer. It also makes the high tier armor actually worthwhile a bit, you know? Makes it a bit more worthwhile. Crafting is good, and you have to choose. You have to choose. Pack and stack. Yeah, you can't just buy all the good stuff. So we need to go to. What was it that we needed to do? Oh, we need to go to East Wing. Yeah, so maybe we'll just go there straight away. The other one is the car, so we have to do it on the way out. I mean, we're in a good position to go and do that in an efficiencies perspective. Whether we're allowed to do that by people's doing the thing is another question. We have to try and sneak our way into resort and not die. Rough comparing the MP7 to the SR2M. Exactly. Because the SR2M, you have to craft the ammo, whereas the FMJ for the MP7, you do not. Because you can just buy it from Mr. Peacekeeper for a final $4 or whatever it is. It's quite imbalanced, I feel. Actually, we'll go. You know what? We're gonna go this way. Hug the mountain. With crafting now, then? Yeah, because they've increased the amount that you get and decreased the time, or some combination of that, right? Can't remember what it is exactly. But it might be worth it. Like they've made SS190 and BT and all of those things better, right, on that basis. Rush Resort, Gigachad style. I should use an SJ6 really if I'm going to do that. This is a pretty crappy spawn to Rush Resort. Yeah, I still don't know why FMJ isn't restricted. FMJ should really be crafted. Or on Peacekeeper... It's on Peacekeeper 3 as well, which is like insane. Should really be crafted at FMJ. And have the subsonic still with mechanic. There's an update live now. Do you know what it's for? No, I think they said it was just a technical client update. Subsonic is already so good too. Yeah, because of the 36 pen, it ends up being like, you know, not so good against like class 5 and stuff, whereas the MP7 is still actually quite good against class 5. We had our first encounter yesterday with, or at least one that I know of, with a sick Giga Chad gamer, which was pretty fun. We actually managed to... We won a fight against Smitty Stone because he tried to melee me because he was going for the skill kill, and I killed him with an MP7. It was funny. It was such jokes. Yo, Kware, thank you for the prime, man. Thank you, dude. Was that a... Damn it. Well, I need to kill scavs. We're going to go in here and do this first. Getting shot at by the one down here. Pain. At least we know where he is.
Хуйло! Вот хуйло! Конец тебе!
Bit of a waste of BP, but you know what? Whatever.
Вон он, блядь, ебашу!
I'm surprised. I was surprised he could see me actually from there. That's scav. We need to get out of here. We're causing too much commotion. For my liking. Okay, just sit back here for a second and Oh god. Yuck! I'm hoping that wasn't just bullet cracks from something else, because that'd be really annoying if it was... If it was just something coming from down from resort. I'm actually a bit far now. Well, we're going to use this dip. We're going to use this dip. How much did I spew? Okay, that's still BP. That's fine. Where do you think the best place to find ravens is? Run a lot of safes. Or you can try to run like the woods rare spawns piles. People were showing me how to do that last wipe, but I didn't find that much luck. But safes is really the thing. Safes is the thing. Craft M80. It's expensive though, the craft. I mean, it's good if you don't have anything else. Am I running Ash 12 DMR mode? No, I've only ever used it close up, honestly. Oh, David's Twitch, use the Prime. Thank you. Thank you. Can I bring it at least a 3x for Shoreline? Yeah, the rush plan was the idea, because I need to go into resort. That was the plan, but we kind of got stuck. If he's dead and you're alive, never wasted. Indeed. With scavs, it always feels a bit, you know, a bit rough at times. Okay, we'll do what we did last time then. We'll go in through the side. Probably the best. I need to be careful with my stamina here. I'm actually like right out in the open. Let's get over this side. Let's just try and work on some stamina recovery. There we go. I now only realise that you... Devald, yes. Exactly. Exactly. Ugh. Resort super spawn heavy. For what? One Russian channel that collects ammo. Tower also collects ammo. If you know of Tower, cool guy in the community. He's got like all sorts of random ammo. He was looking. He actually bought some M61, I think, the other day. What armor pen classes BP? Oh, it's 47 pen, so it pens class up to class 5 basically. It pens class 5 on a 50-50, and class 4 is just like butter. That almost is guaranteed, basically. Class 4. Audio. Hey, Seb. Streets is best for valuable spawns? Probably. I don't know streets as well, though, for valuable spawns. Is the issue. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to go in here for a second, because I just want to hear if other people are around, and we can just chill for a minute. There they are. Dan Train? Yes. Did you stay for yesterday? Did you get lucky on the far forward? Eventually, yes. We did finally do it. Where's that nade going? That like right at me. Oh god. They're throwing nades at my building. What's even the point of doing that? ESP didn't realize there was a building. I mean, that sounds like, I don't know, it almost sounds like a reasonable thing. I don't know. Could be testing for scavs. Yeah, I don't know. Yes, we did get the far forward GPSA yesterday. Got two. Got two. Definitely going for you? Yeah. There's one behind. Again, should have pre-painted. God damn it. I wonder how much we hurt that guy. 995 again. Freaking hell. People are geared at Shoreline. Holy moly. Hard to get inside Resort. It really is. What kind of buff would you like to see for 9x19? I personally would like the guns to actually be improved. The recoil to be improved. Probably heard you drop down and decided to throw a few nades. I didn't even drop down. I was outside. Gamers knew you were there. The red laser on the wall door frame. Yes, I know. But then I saw the guy at the front. I was like, I have to push. And I know where that guy is. I don't know where the guy behind me is. If I can run out, kill him, and run around the corner, maybe it'll be okay. And that would have worked, I think, if I pre-paint. Again, I always need to be pre-painting. I'm just like, I'm slacking on the pre-painting, guys. I'm really, really slacking. Time it is. We have a bit more time. We have a bit more time, thankfully. Okay, let's go and build another one of these. Can we get an AKM now, this time? We can. Very good. Yeah, I'd actually rather the guns be buffed so they're. I mean, PvP probably does need a little bit of a buff in terms of how much you can make, but I don't know. Have I run out of Thunder Beasts? But yeah, I just think the actual guns themselves should have lower recoil. I think that should be that'll be interesting because rather than just like increasing the pen on them and stuff, because that's not particularly interesting, right? I think the interesting choice would be to We're actually going to swap this over to back over to this. I did the barter and then didn't end up using it, but that's fine. I think it'd be an interesting thing to have like really, really, really super low recoil guns. But with crappy ammo, relatively. Because we don't really have that much of that in the game. Attachments should influence. I just think they need to turn down things like the MP5 SD. They just need to turn all of that stuff way down. They just need to turn the recoil down on those guns by like a considerable amount, in my opinion. Again, we probably, well, maybe we do just go with this. I don't know. Like Shoreline right now, I'm like kind of struggling a bit. It's tough because if you want to go to resort and do something else, like it's pretty hard, pretty hard. How much more BP have we got? 153. We're like getting to the point where we're going to run out of BP, but that's fine because we're nearly at the end. Nearly at the end today. Bring in more PS may as well. Okay, so we're gonna go to therapist. They're scared of the Vector making a comeback. That's the reason why they don't boost 9mm too much, because that was the reason why it got nerfed in the first place. It got nerfed because of the Vector. The Vector ruined 9mm, honestly, because like the Vector was like way better than all the other guns in that category. So they nerfed 9mm to the point at which the Vector was kind of balanced, but all the other guns were just completely trash. Is the problem. Open the sorting table. In that, on that. Go, go, go. I think people do like to play in groups on Shoreline. So we're ending up in less fair fights, which is fair enough, right? Just hard playing against duos, especially around the resort area and trying to actually get in. People just kind of sit in there and like wait for you to turn up. It's a bit rough. Bit rough. I feel like our gear choice has been okay though. Like maybe I should have chosen a different gun for this whole like sort of series. I wanted to keep it consistent throughout the stream though. That was part of the deal. I wanted to keep it consistent throughout the stream. I don't want to be like jumping around. I jump around too much between my different guns and stuff. Okay. I'm not degrading myself to night raids. I swear. Does them up keeping number 19, some lower calibers, and where they are for the armor areas. Maybe. I'm a bit scared about the armor areas thing. I really am. Have to politely word your ideas in the next AMA. Yeah, I mean, I think that would be the best thing for 9mm, because that would give a variety of kits too. You know, having the really low recoil MP5 SD, but you know, you're stuck kind of with AP 6.3 would make sense. You need to hit a headshot. Something about the map that just isn't right. Always someone next to you, the most random place. What gear items do you have saved in your flea wish list? All sorts of random stuff, actually. All sorts of random stuff. Right. Afternoon? Afternoon. We'll have to see. Have to see when I get into the next one. But like, I have think usually it's like crafting things, like crafting inputs and stuff like that I'm like generally looking out for. Things like coffee, gold chains, all of the info items, so diaries, slim diaries, SSDs, SAS drives to try and sell to Peacekeeper to make dollars, fuel. What else? There's mostly like inputs to stuff that I'm like looking out for the fluctuations in supply and demand. Usually the deal. Usually the deal. Have a go-to gun this way? Personally, for me, it's the AK-101. I think it's so good. I think it's so good. I think it's insanely good. When you say AP 6.3 is overpriced for its performance, yeah, definitely, I think it sucks. This is the thing, because the guns don't really provide anything over something like the MP7, then why ever run it? That's the thing. Like, the MP7 has quite a bit of kick to it, but so does the MP5 SD, so does the MPX, so does all of those weapons, really. So that's the thing. You need to bring the MPX and the MP5 and all the other SMGs in 9mm. You need to bring them all down a lot. Because it's like, yeah, you can run MP7, and yeah, it's great at point blank, but it's quite hard to control. Or you could just have an MP5 SD and be like, and it hardly move, but you have to be hitting headshots with it. And that's the thing. Like right now, it just isn't worth it. You've got faster fire rate. You've got a faster fire rate, and you have lower recoil, but the ammo is worse, right? That's kind of the trade-off. Or just run MP7 with subsonic. Exactly. 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 What is the subsonic ammo all about? Subsonic for the MP7 it's a good ammo, but it's not as much pen as FMJ. You get it from Mechanic 3. So yeah, it's lower recoil primarily is why people use it, because it prevents the kick a bit on the MP7. It's not as good at longer ranges because it's slow, obviously, but a lot of people don't really care about that because it's an MP7, so you're not using it at long range anyway. But you've got quite a bit lower pen, which is the reason why people end up getting put off and using it FMJ. Why bother using AP63 if you have subsonic? Yeah, exactly. Why bother crafting PvP if you have FMJ? Exactly. Random question: do you watch football? If so, what is your team? I don't. I'm not really a sports watcher. I'm not really a sports enjoyer. Artem's car. Oh yes, good point. We'll go and do that. We'll go and do that first. Go and do that first. Or anything else? Yeah, so I do feel like these guns don't handle like the RD. I think the RD is actually quite a bit preferable to the AKM platform. That was kind of like what was the comparison I was trying to make. It was between these AKs and the RD, because that was the other gun that I was thinking of running. And I do think the RD actually handles more nicely. I'll have to remind myself what the hidden stats are for those guns. I actually can't remember. In real life, subsonic bullets travel just under the speed of sound, so you don't get the sonic crack. Yeah, I actually need to retest when you do and don't get the crack. We need to test loud supersonic. We need to test loud subsonic. We need to test suppressed supersonic, and we need to test suppressed subsonic. We need to test all of those things. MP7 is a good one to do it with, to be fair, because you can have all of those things quite easily. Or the P90. Could do with AK as well. You've got US rounds, that also works. Here we go. What's your favourite sport? Ah! Oh god! Did you guys hear that? I don't think that was just the bullet crack bug. I think that was a cheater board in Heavener. Could be somebody up there, in fairness. Oh my god. I like fencing. I quite like individual stuff. Like fencing and stuff like that. Fencing's fun. Enjoy running random guns. Do always have to min-max? Yeah. How easy is earning money? It's right, pretty easy. You just go to streets to scav. Can make as much money as you like. Obviously learn the spots, but Probably sanitary cottages? I don't know. I need to touch grass. I need to touch this car. I fenced a middle school is fun. It's good. Why don't you always run meta kits? You have a ton of rubles. Because my content isn't all meta kits, like I need to use those. I need to use the non-meta kits, right? Also, if I use meta kits all the time, I probably would run out of money. Because I don't play that much, and I don't do that many loot runs. I don't like wasting my time doing like scav loot runs, really, if I can help it. Do I need to survive and exit for this one? Next stream we're going to do this. We're going to get vertexes. That's what we're going to do. I do need to survive an extract. What a pain. That test worth doing with the crack bug still in the game? Don't know. It's hard to say. Crack bug really is annoying. I really hate it. I really do hate it. Probably my least favourite bug. Any scavs? I'm not zeroed correctly. Yeah. Given there's a scav like just randomly in there, I feel like we might be able to go down and in. Don't forget about path to Lighthouse. It's true, we could just go back. Maybe we do that. Maybe we do that. Feels kind of lame though. Ah, yeah, no, let's do that. Although we have to cut across up this way. You know what, we'll cut up this way. It'll be okay. Be alright. It'll be alright. No, let's just make sure we're refilled. Best craft for now for value, probably SP6. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay, quite long. I mean, it only goes to one specific gun. I don't think it's necessarily imbalanced. SP6 is good. You can buy it cheaper though. Ay. Sorry, no, it's more expensive. Sorry, it's more expensive. But so okay, so the SP6 that you buy is more expensive. However, it's less in terms of like opportunity cost or whatever, because you can be crafting other stuff instead of crafting SP6. So even though it's pricey, I feel like you should pay for SP6 with rubles and you should be crafting something, because like the time locking on the hideout and on workbench is the reason why ammo is like tricky now. Oh, there's actually like a bunch of scavs here. Where was that scav? Where's that scav gone? Oh god. Oh no. Shoreline tree line scavs. Oh boy. Oh, see that bullet crack bug, that one. Those shots are through the hill, they're nowhere near me. It's impossible for those shots to beat me. One on Suka! Oh no! Von and Suka, no. Oh my god, okay, he's behind that tree or something? There, maybe? Oh, I can't even stand up here. Where is he? Oh, he won't even let me stand up. Is he there? Oh, there he is. Where's the other one? I think the other one's behind this rock. Oh, I'm gonna break my legs! Not quite. I've actually sort of come off like wanting to full auto with this thing. At 64, it's actually a bit rough. Anyone's used the Val after all the Rika buffs? Doesn't seem too bad. No, it's probably okay, but... Cool, the dual stream? Yes. Real life Gigabeef. Hello, Nancy Berry. How's your game? I haven't played ever since I saw the Wicca video. Lots of people haven't, but I think it's okay. It feels the same to me, guys. It feels the same to me. It's never felt terrible for me. It's never felt great. It's just is what it is. As a solo, it's extremely hard to tell. Flint. Okay. I think, like, if you don't have it in your head that that it's gonna... Oh, God. Oh, you can see me through the bush there. Don't even have eyes on. Oh, there he is. Ow. And use the aluminium mags. I did last round. It's just like it just depends on which one I see in the menu. 2 ergos, kind of whatever. It doesn't really matter too much. I think that was my own audio sound effect. Just checking that there wasn't somebody else there. No, okay. Got a bit spooked then. It's an L-can. Everyone is also dual watching. I'd stop playing solo. Benefit of the doubt. That's the thing. Sometimes it will be benefit of the doubt. You still can't accurately tell even after seeing it. The most insidious is people using ESP, because it's just like if they're using it properly, there's really no way that you can know whether they are actually you know, cheating or not. That's the problem. Practically impossible to tell. What makes it so painful? So I just don't worry about it. Like, if I'm gonna play the game, like, you have 2 choices, right? You either don't play the game, or you play and just don't worry about it. Those are really your only options. I choose to play and not worry about it. What's the reload faster too with the aluminium mags? You mean repack? Maybe you might repack ammo faster. Why'd you put the aluminium split in there? That was PS. This is PS. I got BP in here and PS up there. Playing and can play? Yeah. Could do that. I think people quite like coming to my channel because I don't. I'm happy to give positive criticism, you know? Constructive criticism and say, this sucks, that sucks, yep, they need to sort the cheater situation out, yep, they need to make it harder to do ESP and blah, blah, blah. It's a harder problem than we'd like to solve, but they need to really spend some time working on it and fix it and stuff. You know, you can be critical, enjoy yourself, and not be salty all at the same time. It's possible. It's possible, guys. We have the technology. It is possible. We don't need to be miserable playing our favorite games. Newsflash. I didn't choose to become a full-time content creator to have a miserable life. I escaped having a miserable life to do something more enjoyable. You'd be happy because of it? Yeah, I hope so. And I feel like it's not unwanted. It's not like unwarranted positivity, because that's just annoying when people are just like positive for they're just like forcing it and being annoying about it. I feel like I'm pragmatic in my positivity, you know. I enjoy the game despite the flaws. Oh, look at that. I think you're reasonable, not knee-jerk, but also not complacent. Ah, well, there you go. That's what I'm going for. It's what I'm going for. Unload, reload, checking times of stats on the mags. I'll have a buff. I think it's unload and reload of like bullets in the mag. I don't think it's actual reload time. We'll triple check after this. Hopefully we don't die on the way out. Everyone okay with Colonel level? Huh? The Colonel level ship has sailed, my friends. If you're worried about that, you basically may as well throw your PC out the window. The chick filler kind of positivity. If I'd ever had a chick filler, then hopefully I would agree with you. Jesus Christ. If he threw a nade, I don't know whether that means he's going to have pushed or not. Well, hopefully we can extract before he even gets to us. I have no interest in fighting him with this quest item. Right. Thanks, Wasted. People like whining, it gives them a purpose. Exactly. Well, we got a little bit done. We got a little bit of stuff done and we finished the quest, so it's not too bad. How are the ammo changes? What's the meta now? 545 better? I think 556 is kind of the meta right now. 85501 and M9M5. But I don't know whether that will change as stuff goes on. I think the fact that you can stack M9M5 over 855A1 and you can craft loads of M9M5 and you can buy 855A1, I think that's where the meta's kind of gone for the time being. Because the M61s of the world, they're not terrible, but they can be a little bit tricky to get hold of now. I have to craft some more of this BP. Okay, whatever he had wasn't that powerful. It didn't do that much damage to my armor. And then we got the fourth one. What was this one? Resort tenants list. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that next time. Well, actually, no, we won't do that next time. We'll do Lighthouse next time. I actually forgot what you need to do to get to peacekeeping missions, so I kind of like mistitled the stream a little bit. It's clickbait. We'll get vertexes next time. Hunt for the vertex is what we'll do. We'll hunt for the vertex. What are we doing on this one? Oh yes, we want a good look at aluminium. Let's have a look. Reload time, I think. Actually, big drums of plus. Check. I'm pretty sure it's mag repack, but we'll check in 2 seconds. Only RSH revolver. Get sec between raids. Can you check your Discord DMs? Something random. I'll check after the stream's finished. Oh look, here we go. Let me just pull this one through. We'll just run another one of these. I'm running these just simply for money. I should probably do something else to max my crafting, but I'm lazy while I'm on stream. Install. Look at this, guys. We can now craft. Can't craft vertexes, sadly. But we can craft all sorts of random stuff. Craft the GPUs when we don't need to anymore. How much are these Intels now? 377? How much are these guys? Okay, so that's probably worth it, right? You could probably craft the military flash drives with the paper. And then sell these on the flea. That probably makes sense. Perfect. The best part about this, the biggest money saving thing, like obviously we can craft graphics cards, but that doesn't make sense because unless you need to do these specifically for the quest, which I don't because we managed to find our last one the other day. Yeah, I literally haven't found a vertex at all. The best part about this is this: the minus 36, well, it's minus 33% flea market commission, but that seems to be getting boosted by some skill, hideout management maybe. What was I doing? Measured with response to the issues? Yeah, I'll try. We try. Let's have a look at this one, for example, and then... Yeah, so load, unload speed modifier. I'm next to certain that this is like mag loading, like round loading, not mag loading, round loading. If I look at the P90, our exemplar, and have a look at the old magazine on this. This thing has notoriously slow ammo repacking speed, and it's this load unload speed modifier that determines it, which is plus 75%. And anyone who's used the P90 will know it takes freaking a billion hours to like reload the mags, the rounds back in. So this is specifically rounds back in the mag. Anything since the start? Yes, they've changed front back. Front back, you can tell. They've actually put HRTF function, the function that allows you to distinguish front from back. They put that back in. It actually works, which is good. Otherwise, the floors are still a bit broken. They said that they're coming up with some things soon with like for Interchange and for Shoreline and for Resorts. So that's coming soon. But it's still a bit busted. The occlusion's still a bit messed. It's better than it was at the start of the wipe. Where did you find the item? What for? Oh yeah, it was on Labs. It was on Labs. I'm going to do a video about it soon. You get the GPSA? I did, guys. I got it yesterday. I got the live stream from yesterday. Has it? Do you think you were more badass gamer than other types just because you play Tarkov? Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, of course. No, I feel like I play games where the communities just generally tend to hate themselves. Moving from Dota 2 to Tarkov or whatever, like, you know, we're well used to basically just playing games that just make us hate our own lives. I don't know why we do this to ourselves. Or why we do this to ourselves. When I use P90, I'm just taking 5 mags and no loose ammo. I can see why. I can well see why. Crop on your camera, did you know favors with that gesture? Just saying. What did I do? How many runs did it take to find GPSA? Probably 50 or something, I would say. Probably 50. Deep Rock Galactic. I'll have to look it up. So just before we finish up, guys. Any feedback? Anything that you think about with the streams? Like anything you've noticed? Anything that's weird? Anything a bit odd? Just before we finish up, because like we're still in very much a testing period of this new kind of like dual world and doing the YouTube and all that kind of stuff. So I'm open for constructive criticism. What do you guys think? Seems good. Anything a bit off-putting? Anything a bit strange? A bit awkward? A bit weird? I'd like to know. Fellow Dota 2 toxicity enjoyer. Yes, well, after the Dota 2 community, the Tarkov community looks like freaking angelic. Better in Tarkov since I started watching you? Cool. Let's not mention PUBG. I actually didn't mention PUBG, but I went from I went from Dota to PUBG and then to Tarkov. So there you go. The good stuff, eh? The good stuff. Right, guys. A combined chat feature would be cool. That's what I've got it on the screen for. I don't think I have any other way of doing it. First time I joined, honestly, on YouTube, so it's pretty good. Able to communicate with you is actually great. Yeah, there we go. That's good. Factorio stream? Oh, I don't know. YouTube, Twitch combined? Well, yes. Combined chat is okay, but a bit small. Ah, a bit small. Yeah, what do you think of the chat? Is the chat too small, friends? Is this too little? You need to be a bit bigger? Recently just start streaming on YouTube? Yes. Some fancy. I can't encode in the new codec. I can't encode in the new codec, unfortunately. Because I don't have the GPU for it. Right, let's see. So we're going to go over and on Twitch, we're going to go over and raid Mr. Jesse. Hopefully this works. I haven't actually done this in normal OBS yet, so we'll see. Hey, it looks like it's working. All of you Twitchers, we're going to go over to Jesse. On YouTube, they don't have that functionality at the moment, so we're just going to have to end it and you guys can get on with your day or go and head over to Jesse, I guess, manually. Up to you. That's a bit tiny. I actually didn't see it. Okay, well, maybe I'll change it a bit. Maybe I'll make it a bit bigger. Have a good rest of the night. Well, did you just recently start? Yes. So yeah, the YouTube thing is a new thing that we're going to do from now on. Cool. Well, yeah. Thanks for all the support, everybody. Thanks for all the just everybody coming over. It's been really, really fun. I'm super excited about this whole new thing. It's excellent. I'm really enjoying myself, and I hope that you all have an absolutely wonderful rest of your days. And I will be on What day is it today? It's Thursday. So we'll be on ScavTalk tomorrow. And yeah, hopefully same setup. So have a wonderful rest of your day, guys. And I will see you lot soon. Bye, friends.